YouTube audience. We forgot to press go live when we started our stuff here, so I apologize, but trying to catch you up here. Greybull currently taking some free throws, 5:15 to go in the first quarter, so you didn't miss much. Foul was committed by the 5 of Sylvana DeVries, the 8th grader, with her first personal. Second shot on its way. It's up and it's no good. Rebounded down there by Didrikson. It's up and a foul again, so they'll go to the line to shoot again. You know, it's pretty early on. We saw this again. We saw this in Greybull. They pulled out to a 4-0 lead before the Bobcats came back and ran away with it. Shot on its way. It's up and it's in. Greybull will score the first basket here. Second shot on its way. It's up and rattles in. So Greybull will come out to a 2-0 lead. Very similar of the home game in October. Shot is up from 3. This one's up. 3! Ella Benefiel with the opening 3 today for the Bobcats. That will give them the lead immediately. Speaking of threes, we caught Reagan Schaefer during warm-ups chucking up some threes. Hope to see some of that in the B game today. Taken back by Hannah Bourne. Now skip pass over to DeVries on the far side. Down the left side. Shots up, can't get to go. Bourne on the rebound. That one's up and no good. Rebounded here by the 24 of Josie Whaley. And now they're going to play a full court press back here trying to get by Greybull. Bounce pass to the near side. Jump stop. Feeds it up middle. Shots up by Dietrichson. Up and no good. And rebounded by Krayley Williams. She'll come back past the timeline. Didn't play in that opening game against Greybull. Shots up for Ella Benefiel. That one's up and a foul. Benefiel with the first 3 points of the game. She got one from way up top. And the foul is going to be charged to the 7th grader, Emily Diedrichson, her first personal, first team foul for the Buffaloes. First shot on its way for Ella. It's up and it's in. Got that to go pretty effortlessly. 4 points on the day. Second shot on its way. It's up and off the left side of the rim. This one will be taken back by Josie Whaley. Tips it over to the far side, and now wide open to Rios. Down the right side, out of bounds. Lydia Rios bobbles it there on the baseline. That could have been a huge chance for the Buffaloes to score there, and Lydia was a bit of a threat when the Bobcats were on the road back in October. 4:15 to go, up past the timeline. Gets low, trying to get by her defender, Paisley Link, the 7th grader. One of the few 7th graders that played on the team when Thermopolis visited. Shot is up for Hannah Bohr, and that one's up and can't get it to go. Emily Diedrichson on the rebound. She'll give it up here to the 24 of Josie Whaley. Now near side, intercepted by Sylvana DeVries. Side by side with Rios. Stops, gives it up back to Ella Benefiel. Pulls up, takes the 3. That one's up and no good. I knew that one was probably going to miss. Shot is up and in for Hannah Boren. Unfortunately, the momentum that she had, she hesitated, and that killed any momentum that shot would have had. And it was definitely evident in that it was short of the rim. Out of bounds. This one looks like it's probably going to go back to Thermopolis here. Sylvana DeVries will come in to inbound for the Bobcats. No subs yet, surprisingly, through the first 2:30 of this game. Staying low, moving to her right side. Krayley Williams now to Ella Benefiel. Benefiel moves to her left. Finds Mabry Schwann open on the right side. That one's up in a foul. Schwann will go to the line for the first time tonight, or today. It is 2:05. I don't know why I said night. I'd like to thank everyone who's tuned in up to this point. We started a little bit later than usual because we forgot to press the button to go live. So I was kind of talking to myself there for about 2 minutes. Shot is up off the front of the rim, no good. And Schwann is going to have her second attempt here. Shot is up. Cannot get either of them to go there. It'll stay 6-2. Ella Benefiel ripping in there, trying to get it away from the 23 of Lydia Rios. And they're going to say blue ball here. This is going to go back to Greybull. They're going to have Rios lined up on the baseline here. She'll toss this one in. Here comes Paisley Link with it. Down the near side she goes. Link one-on-one with Krayley Williams. Out of bounds, and it's going to go back to the Bobcats. 3:09 to go in the opening quarter here in the A game. Bighorn Basin Conference Middle School Girls Basketball on TBSN. Brought to you by Kirby Consulting and Hot Springs Pharmacy. Here comes Boren, now down left side to Williams. Kicks it back out. This is Sylvana DeVries. That is DeVries. She'll try for three. That one's up, no good. Boren on the rebound. Shot is up now. Benefield down the left side. Boren trying to grab the rebound, and it's going to be Schwann and a shot. It's up and a foul. And that ball switched hands within milliseconds down there. That went through the hands of 4 or 5 different offensive players before finally coming to Mabry Schwann, who will get her arm in the right place to get the foul. Shot on its way for Schwann, up and no good. 0 for 3 on the day now on free throws. Usually she is pretty reliable from the charity stripe. Maybe she just needs it to get a little bit warmed up here. Shot on its way. It's up and rims out. Still 0 for 4 on the day on free throws. Ella Benefield's the only one that's gotten one to go. Bobcats as a team shooting 1 for 6 from the charity stripe so far in this first quarter. Pivoting, trying to get out of it. Down to the far side, and it's Lydia Rios with it on that right side. Shot on its way. It's up and it's no good. Hannah Boren trying to chase it out toward the 24th exit. That is going to go out of bounds, and I think it'll stay here with the Buffaloes, and it will. Getting ready to check it in will be Julie Garcia. Garcia gives it into the right side and almost got her own inbound there, but she steps on the purple. That'll go back to the Bobcats. 2:26 to go in the first quarter in case you're just tuning in. Up past the timeline here, Williams. It's up top to Hannah Boren. They'll try to go backdoor, and it's taken away by Josie Whaley. Whaley with a pass down the near side. Shot on its way and very contested. Shot was taken by Julie Garcia. Here comes Ella Benefield down the near side. Chest pass to Sylvana DeVries. Down the right side. Stops. Gives it up back to Ella Benefield beyond the arc. Picks up the dribble. Now bounce pass into Hannah Boren. Boren backdoor to Benefield. Now shot is up for Schwann. That one's up no good. And they're going to get this one taken away by Josie Whaley. Fantastic rebound. Whaley was an important part of the Greybull team during that A game in Greybull. By the way, that was taken away by Schwann. By Schwann. This is going to be taken back. And now intercepted again in the paint by Ella Benefield. Benefield with an incredible game so far. She's got 4 points on the day, trying to make this one 6. That one's up no good. She'll try again up the left side, no good. Hannah Boren on the rebound. That one's up no good. Trying to keep it in, and they will. Spits it back out toward the Greybull bench. Mabry Schwann gives chase. That's going to go out of bounds and back to the Buffaloes. Tossing this one in will be Julie Garcia. She'll have this one next to her head coach. Moving to the near side. 2 men pressing in the backcourt here. Now here comes the 3 of Paisley Link. Link passes it left side, and this is going to go back to Thermopolis as it goes out of bounds. It would have either rolled out of bounds, gotten taken away by the Cats on a turnover, or it would have been a backcourt violation. So 3 scenarios there would have given it back to the Bobcats anyway. Got one checking in for Thermopolis. It appears to be Lillian Estenson. Also checking in, I believe, is going to be Peyton Vargas. Haven't heard her name in a long while. They'll toss this one into the near side. Estenson, backdoor now, down the right side. Shot on its way up and no good. And Hannah Boren going to try and get in and rip it away. She was down there trying to get it away from, that is not Garcia, I don't think. I think I need to start wearing my glasses again. Nora Thur, actually. So she's fresh into the game, the 7th grader. Mabry Schwann moving to the left side. Has a lane. Shots up and it's in. And a clean layup. Fantastic work on the left side of the basket. Made that one look effortless. And that's going to go back to Crayley Williams. Down the right side. Loses control of the ball. Picks it back up. Tries to give it back up to Vargas. Shot clock disabled. Ella Benefield up top. She'll move right side. Picks up the dribble. Passes it right now to Williams. Down the right lane. Spits it back out to Benefield. Pump fakes. Drives inside. Takes the mid-range jumper. This one's up no good. And that's going to be a loose ball again in the back end there. Lydia Rios lost control of it. Ella Benefield was back there creating problems for the Buffaloes. This is going to stay with Greybull. We got 2 checking into the Hardwood Hotel here for the Greybull Buffaloes. Christina Lopez and Peyton Cervantes, 2 7th graders checking into the game. 26 seconds to go here. This is going to be a bad situation here for Greybull. 2-on-1 situation on the far side. Not 18 seconds to go. Greybull fans trying to get the players to dribble out of it, but Greybull is going to call a timeout to avoid the 10-second violation, and we'll be right back in just a moment. 16.8 seconds to go. Why does the thing say 9? We'll be back in just... That is not the right one, but we'll be right back in just a moment. Like talking back here inside of Donald T. Simpson Gymnasium here in the waning stages of the first quarter. 8-2 is your score. Could have sworn it was 9-2, but I think they took one off. 15 seconds to go. Backcourt still trapped. They're going to try to go to the far side. This is going to be a loose ball now towards the scores table. They'll break the press. And we got a whistle there on the far side. Clock will stop at 7.2. This is going to come back up to Greybull. Here comes Christina Lopez to check it in. Tosses it in to Peyton Cervantes. 7 seconds to play. Trying to swing out of it. Passes left side. Here comes Paisley Link. Now kicks it back out. 3, 2, 1. Happy New Year. That's going to be the end of the first quarter as Thermopolis prevents the last second shot. We're going to take a quick breather and we'll come back for the second quarter. 6 minutes gone here through the first quarter. Still got another 18 or so minutes to go in this matchup here in the home leg of this home and away matchup between the Bobcats and the Buffaloes. We'll be back from Donald T. Simpson Gymnasium in just a moment. We got a battle of the student sections here, the Greybull players and the Thermopolis players, the two B teams going at it. Greybull with the Go Big Blue chants, and then Thermopolis, I can't quite make out what they're trying to say down there, but they are also delivering some chants of their own. It's awesome to see that. I always have touted that the student section is what makes the experience at a basketball game or just a high school athletics game in general. Maybe not even high school, just scholastic in general. Middle school, high school, college, especially college, right? Trying to get away from it down to the far side. They're going to get rid of this one on the right wing. Shots up down the right side. Shot up, can't get it to go. Lillian Estenson on the rebound for Thermopolis. Here comes Ella Benefiel. Benefiel sitting at 5 points on the day. Or is it 4? I apologize. Ball is loose. Mabry Schwann trying to dribble out of it in a traveling violation. And I believe Hannah Bourne's got a couple points. Schwann definitely has a couple points. Other than that, not really much scoring here in this A game so far to really report on. Josie Whaley with it. Whaley loses control of it. This is going to be a battle for it between Crayley Williams and one other, as she tries to rip it away from 7th grader Christina Lopez. They'll line up on the near side. This is going to be a Bobcat ball. Benefield will inbound. Greybull playing pressure here on this inbound play. Now here comes Crayley Williams up past the timeline. Far side, kicks it back out. Benefield lines up for three. That one's up, no good. Hannah Boren trips over her own teammate, and this is going to be a pass down to the far side. 22 of Peyton Cervantes with it. She'll pass left side here. Feeds it in right side, now going up through the paint. Trying to get rid of it. This is going to be a jump ball underneath the basket as Hannah Boren and Lillian Estenson try to fight for it down there for the Cats. 1 minute gone here in the second quarter here in the A game. They'll toss this one in on the left side. Tries to toss it back up to the wing. Shot up on the outside of the arc there. It's up, no good. I don't know what I was trying to say there. 4:50 to go here. And the Bobcats, this won't be their first dance with a Rocky Mountain, this won't be their first dance with a Bighorn Basin team or a Bighorn County team, as they'll be on the road against Rocky tomorrow. Shots up down the left side. That one's up, no good. Here comes Emily Diedrichson down the far side. Tries to pivot out of it. Now skips over. This one through the fingers and now down the left side. Here comes Nora Thur. Tries to pass right side. Shots up and a lot of contact. That's going to be a foul. Bobcats got in a little bit of trouble with that in that last quarter. Greybull has yet to make a field goal today, but they do have a couple points off of free throws. I think it was on their second try, and I think it was this player that sunk them as well. Shot is up. No, that's Peyton Cervantes, so it definitely was not. I think it was Whaley that actually got those for Greybull. You can look back in the broadcast and see if I'm wrong. Checking into the Hardwood Hotel is Avery Teeples, the 7th grader. Shot is up and splash. And Greybull's points seem to solely come from free throws today. They've scored 3 off of free throws today. I believe on the total so far, they're 3 for 8 on free throws tonight. Picks up the dribble, now left side, now to Crayley Williams. Now passes left, Mabry Schwann's shot is blocked as she tries to go for 3. They'll try it again. Schwann moving right side. Takes the shot from the free throw line. That one's up, no good. Gets the rebound, it's Benefield. And Estenson swats it away. That's going to go to the 5. And trying to get out of it is Christina Lopez. They'll pass it up front here to Nora Thur. Third to the far side as Benefield takes a tumble. Now here comes Christina Lopez. Tries to toss it in to the left side. Kicks it out, moving right side. This is Peyton Cervantes with it. Cervantes passes it underneath to Emily Diedrichson. Shot on its way. It's up and it's no good. And now here comes Crayley Williams with it down the other end of the court. Tries to keep it in bounds and does. I think that's Estenson. Feeds it back up to Benefield. Now to Crayley Williams down the right side. Picks up the dribble. Now kicks it back out. Benefield takes the shot from mid. This one's up and no good as Diedrichson will grab the rebound. And now here comes Josie Whaley with it. Through the middle now. Picks up the dribble now to the far side. Wide open to Peyton Cervantes. Closed up by Benefield. She'll try to rip it away. It'll be a jump ball on the far side. I think it's going to go back to Thermopolis, and yes, it is. And I figured out what the rules are. It took me only 5 years. Finally figured out what the jump ball rules. It all depends. If you see that little red arrow in the middle of your screen there where the scorers table is, referees will use that as a guide as to where the jump ball is going to be, who's going to be given to. So it was pointing right. It's going to be given to Thermopolis. They'll toss this one in, and so that means if there's a jump ball coming up here, it'll be given to Greybull. Greybull's going to try and toss this one in. Here comes Christina Lopez with it. 2:45 to go here in the second quarter. I think we got Sylvana DeVries checking in as Crayley Williams has been checked out of the game. I don't know if Peyton Vargas was in the game or not, but she's here now. Shots up on the right side, up and no good. Estenson on the rebound. Trying to dribble out of it. She'll toss this one up to Teeples. This one's going to come back. Here comes Josie Whaley down the left side. Picks up the dribble. Passes it up behind her. Now here comes the 3 of Paisley Link. Now to the right side, up top. Passes it up behind her. Moving to her right side. Spits it out behind her. 3-point shot on its way. It's up and it's no good. Passes it up now to Benefield. She'll move through traffic down to the near side. Benefield, bounce pass to Teeples. It's up and a foul. 2:05 still to go here. 8-3 here. Thermopolis trying to break in the doubles here. Teeples on the free throw line. She'll have 2 coming up. Shot is on its way. It's up and splash. A fantastic job there to get the points. Second shot on its way. It's up, can't get it to go. Bobcats always have trouble making both their shots. They'll usually get one and they'll usually get the first or the second. It's usually one or the other, but not both, never both. Near side, out of bounds, Christina Lopez trying to chase it down. So it looks like they're going to keep it with Greybull. They'll toss this one up. This one through the fingers, and now Benefiel on the takeaway. Down the far side, tries to drive to the left. That one's up, no good, and we got a foul. Blocking foul called for Greybull. That's going to be 2 coming up for Benefiel. 1:50 to go in the half. Foul charge to number 24, Josie Whaley, for her first personal. Greybull's second team foul in this quarter. Benefiel's first shot on its way. It's up, no good. Currently sitting at 1 for 3 on free throws. She had a free throw earlier to give her her 4th point. She's still looking for that 5th one. Second shot on its way. It's up and can't get either of them to fall. I mean, she's a good 3-point shooter, but she does need to work on some of those free throw shots. That could be very crucial here. And it kind of makes you wonder how many points have the Bobcats lost because of their free throws. Down the far side, Schwann passes it right side. Avery Teeples in there. They'll get ripped back away. Still not out of the woods quite yet. They'll work it up toward the front side, and now taken back away by Vargas. Vargas on the far side, passes out of it. Ella Benefiel down the far side, switches to her right. Now to her left side. She's going to pass it up to Vargas. It'll go out of bounds and back to the Buffaloes. Just a lot of mistakes being made here by the purple and gold. They may be leading, but that's not quite telling the story here. I feel like Greybull, if they'd make a lot more of their shots, they've had a lot of problems finishing. The Bobcats are super lucky that Greybull's not having the easiest time getting that done. Didrikson steps out in front of her, and I knew that was going to get called. It's going to be a traveling violation on Emily Didrikson. We got 2 checking in. It's going to be Crayley Williams and Amelia Johnson getting her first minutes here. Sylvana DeVries on the baseline here. She'll get ready to check this one in. Now here comes Crayley Williams up past the timeline. Near side to Amelia Johnson. One-hander to Avery Teeples. That one's up and just barely misses. Down the near side, Johnson giving pressure. Now coming up past the floor. Here comes Josie Whaley. Passes it right side. Shot on its way. It's up and a foul. And Greybull's field goal streak is going to remain untouched here. Still has yet to score a field goal in this game. They've gotten 3 points off of free throws alone. Shot on its way. It's up and off the back iron. No subs, it looks like, at the present moment. Shot on its way. It's up and it rims out. Chasing it down was Mabry Schwann. 48 seconds to go. Pass the right side. Shot clock disabled. Mabry Schwann down the left side. Shot is on its way. Up and in. And Schwann easily has 4 points on the day because of those baskets. She scored one earlier in the quarter. Down the right side. Shot up and no good. And taken on the rebound by Avery Teeples. This is going to come back the other way. Down the near side. Passes it up to Amelia Johnson. Johnson passes it back. Mabry Schwann lines up for the 2. It's up. Splash! Mabry Schwann with 6 points on the day, and she'll nail it from mid-range. Bounce pass left side. Shot on its way up and in. And this is going to be the end of the half, as the one-hander attempted, and it is no good. We are heading into halftime. 13-5. I think I might have pressed the wrong button because I accidentally gave them... Okay, I don't know what's going on with my score thing, but I don't think I like it. I did switch the buttons around on it, so maybe that has something to do with it. But anyway, still trying to get used to the new key bindings, I guess. 8 minutes put up on the board for halftime. We're going to take a quick breather, and we'll be right back from inside of Donald T. Simpson Gymnasium in Thermopolis, Wyoming. Thermopolis Bobcats lead over the Greybull Buffaloes, trying to sweep Greybull Middle School in this season. 13-5 at half. We'll be back in 8 minutes for the start of the second. I'd like to welcome you back here inside of Donald T. Simpson Gymnasium, home of the Bobcats, here on the campus of Thermopolis Middle School. Third quarter about ready to start. 13-5 is the score between the Thermopolis Bobcats and the Greybull Buffaloes. And a lot of positives and negatives from the first half, but let's focus on the positives. Ella Benefiel and Mabry Schwann doing a lot of the heavy lifting on the scoreboard. Benefiel has 5 points on the day, including 4 points on the day, including a three-pointer that she nailed to break the ice for the Bobcats. Mabry Schwann with 6 points on the day off of some close-range shots tonight. She has been the more reliable shooter tonight for the Bobcats. 5:48 to go. Down the middle of the floor, shot on its way, heavy pressure, and Benefiel on the rebound. Now, Ella Benefiel, I'd say, has probably been the overall better player in the first half. She definitely did her fair share on defense as well as offense, obviously nailing that three to give the Bobcats the lead after Greybull had a 2-0 lead off free throws. Benefiel's got a lot of rebounds and a lot of steals tonight. Dropping to the floor, trying to get out of there, and that's going to be swatted away. This is going to go back to the Bobcats. Ella Benefiel will toss this one in. I believe they'll be moving right to left now. And Greybull playing a full court press. They go to the near side to Crayley Williams. And the press does not work. Williams picks up the dribble, feeds it up back to Ella Benefiel. She'll drive down the right side, takes the jump shot from mid. It's up and it's no good. Grabbing the rebound is Hannah Boren on left side. And Bobcats try to rip it away. It'll be a foul. Looks to be a foul on Greybull. I don't think there was any indication it was a shooting foul, but we'll keep an eye just in case, and I think, yes, it is. And shocker, it is Mabry Schwann at the line to shoot two. This one's up and swish. Schwann now with 7 points on the game. Takes the second one. This one's up and through. Make that 8. Responsible for 8 of 15. Ella Benefiel responsible. Did I say responsible correctly? I think I did. Benefiel responsible for 4 of those points as well. Shot is up from mid. That one's up. Can't get it to go. A very good attempt, though, by the 24 of Josie Whaley. Far side. Schwann now to DeVries. Swings out of it. Takes the shot. It's up. Can't get it to go. Sylvana DeVries almost buried a triple earlier in that first half. Whaley with it down the middle. She'll blow by Mabry Schwann. Now here comes the shot up on the far side. That one's up, no good. They're going to give this one back up to Sylvana DeVries on the defensive rebound. Now Ella Benefiel tasked with bringing it up past the timeline. She'll get it out of the backcourt, going from coast to coast. Bounce pass to Hannah Boren. That one's up and a foul. And Hannah Boren, I believe, is responsible for, I think she's responsible for 2 points on the board today. She's definitely on the board. We saw her score a close shot in that first quarter. Shot is up off the left side, no good. I think I need to, I know I keep saying this, but I think I just need to start taking stats, especially now that we actually got player of the game certificates. Shot is up from free throw land. That one's up, no good. Can't get either of them to fall. Lydia Rios. Down the baseball pass, shot on its way, no good. Now they'll try again, left side, and a foul. I believe that one was on Boren. Got an arm right in her face there. That will be some shots coming up here for Paisley Link, the 7th grader. Oh, sorry, check that. No. Well, Link was going to the free throw line, and then looks like they changed their mind. Lillian Estenson checking in. She'll replace Hannah Boren. Assume probably playing in that center position here. Tosses this one in. It's going to be tipped. Picked back up. Passes it right side. Now down the left side. Shot is on its way up. No good. Emily Diedrichsen. I think she does have 2 points on the day. Oh, man. And a football hit down on the near side. Josie Whaley taking out her frustration at that point, and it's going to be Bobcat ball. Ella Benefiel with it on the baseline in between exits here. 3:50 to go in the third quarter. Don't forget, B game coming up right after this. Bounce pass inside Crayley Williams. She'll go for the three. This one's up and a little overcooked. Ella Benefiel on the offensive rebound. Trying to dribble out of it. Takes the shot from mid. That one's up, no good. A bit of a rush shot. Rebounded by, I believe that was Nora Thur. And chaos in the middle of the floor. They'll pass right side. Feeds it back up inside the arc. Now up top. Shot on its way for three. This one's up, no good. Rebounded here for Ella Benefiel. Bounce pass to Mabry Schwann down the right side, and she'll draw yet another foul. She's got 8 points on the day. She buried both of her free throws on her last trip to the line. She's trying to break into double digits on the day. Got one checking in for Greybull, number 22, Peyton Cervantes. Shot on its way, up and off the front of the rim, no good. Also got another one checking into the Hardwood Hotel. It'll be Christina Lopez, as Didrikson and Garcia will head off the floor. Second shot on its way for Schwann. It's up and well short of the rim. This will go right on back to the Buffs. 15-5, and Schwann will stay in single digits. Peyton Cervantes passing this one in, fresh into the game. Now here comes Josie Whaley. This one's tipped and stolen away. Williams down the right side, takes the shot. It's up and it's in. The steal and score for the 8th grader, Crayley Williams. Out of bounds on the near side. Estenson and Benefiel were the closest Bobcats to it. Trying to chase it out with Cervantes. Bobcats will get the ball back inside their offensive half of the floor, or check that defensive half of the floor, as they'll move Benefiel inside the practice court here. Now here comes Crayley Williams, right side, passes it up to Sylvana DeVries down the right side of the floor, up and in. I believe now DeVries has 4 points on the day, if I'm counting that correctly. And this one coming back down the other way, right side, shot is up and gets it to go. And another score, another steal and score there again for DeVries. Now, if she doesn't have 4 points now, but then I think she does now. And they're going to tie this one up, and we're going to get our scoreboard adjusted. We do apologize. I'm pressing the wrong button. I have a button mapped for threes now. It was mapped for twos, and now I have to get used to it again. 21-5 here. They'll toss this one in. Full court press for Greybull. And they'll break the press easily. Here comes Lillian Estenson on the shot. That one's up, no good. Rebounded up by Williams, no good there. Peyton Cervantes out of bounds, and they're going to say it's going to go out. This is going to go back to the Bobcats. 2:22 to play in the third. Ella Benefiel will toss this one in. No subs yet. They'll toss this one in. Now here comes Mabry Schwann down the right side. Up and in. Schwann now has 10 points on the game. This one's tipped. Into the backcourt they go. Bounce pass to the 5 of Christina Lopez, and she's going to get tied up to 7th grader facing resistance from Lillian Estenson. Looks like we got one checking into the Hardwood Hotel for the Bobcats. It is Peyton Vargas. Got one checking out. Ella Benefiel going to get a much-needed rest here. Lopez looking for an open pass. Feeds it into the right side and has to spit it out up top. Now feeds it to the left side. Tries to get by Vargas. This one's up and rolls in. And Peyton Cervantes on the basket for Greybull. Down the left side, Estenson takes the shot. Nope, feeds it underneath to Schwann. That one's up in contact. Mabry Schwann on her. Good Lord, how many baskets has she got now? She's got 12 on the day, or 12 points on the day. I don't know how many field goals though. Tosses this one back and it's taken away. I think they got the original steal and it was taken back with a traveling violation on the Bobcats either way. 25-7, the Bobcats on a roll here. And this is what we were kind of hoping to see for the Bobcats against Riverton and Lander. Unfortunately, we did not get that version of the Bobcats. Right side, ball is loose. They're going to try and dive to the floor for it, and a jump ball is called. Now, in all fairness to the Bobcats, Mabry Schwann went down in that Lander game. Don't know if she was playing at 100% against Riverton. But they were sorely missing her toward the end of that Lander game. And you could definitely tell Lander got out to I can't remember how much they won by. It had to have been 15. Vargas, right side, tipped and stolen away. Back down the other end. Number 24 with it down the left side. It's up and it's no good for Josie Whaley. They'll try and volleyball this one back up to Crayley Williams. This is going to come back down the near side. We got a foul. I think they're going to nab Christina Lopez for it. And that is actually the 5th foul of the quarter for the Buffaloes, which will result in Bobcat free throws, as Thermopolis will be put into the bonus. First shot on its way. It's up and off the side. I believe this is Williams taking the shots here for Thermopolis. 57 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter of the A game. Shot on its way. It's up and through. Crayley Williams able to get that one to go through. 54 seconds to play here. Passes it up to the right side. Here comes Julie Garcia. She'll pass it up behind her. Now Lopez has to try and get there. She'll try to feed this one back to Garcia. This one's loose and taken back by Mabry Schwann, as Garcia takes a nasty hit there. Down to the near side. Here comes Sylvana DeVries. Now up to Lillian Estenson. Behind her to Williams. Now up top to Peyton Vargas. Wanted to go for 3, but she'll think better of it. Now here comes Williams down the right side. Shot on its way from the key. Up, no good. Ball still loose and now taken back. 22 seconds to go. Josie Whaley with the skip pass over to the far side. Taken back away. Crayley Williams back up past the timeline. Passes out in front of her, and they will nail her almost immediately for the travel. Shot clock disabled. We have 10.7 seconds to go. And the obligatory shoe tying stoppage, this time Greybull will have a player tying those laces down there. This is exactly why I prefer Velcro. 10.7 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Still waiting on the point guard to get her shoes tied here. Make sure you double knot them. Up through the middle, 10 seconds to go. Up past the timeline, left hand. And keeping steady there, as it'll be lost by Lopez as time gets ready to expire. Last second shot, it's up and no good. Almost got it to go. And the Bobcats will lead 26-7 at the end of the 3rd. One more quarter to go here in the A game, and a game that has gone by lightning quick here in Thermopolis. We'll be back in just a second for the start of the 4th quarter. You're watching middle school girls basketball on Two Basins Sports Network, the future of the Bobcats on the voice of the Bobcats. We'll be back in just a second here at 26-7 at the end of 3. So welcome you back here. 4th quarter getting ready to start here in Thermopolis. Coming up in about 4 minutes or so, or actually more like 2 minutes and 30 seconds. We will have, or 3 minutes and 30 seconds. We'll have our TBSN player of the game. Shots up on the left side. That one's up no good. Avery Teeples on the rebound. And now here comes Amelia Johnson down the far sideline. Johnson passes it up to the 25 of Teeples. Now to Boren. Back to Teeples down the right side. Shots up and it's in! 28-7. And down the near side they go. Ball is loose. Tipped out of bounds. It'll stay with the Buffs. 5:20 to go in the A game. Do not forget the B game coming up right after this will be on the air for the B and C games as well as per usual. Up into the backcourt. It looks like they'll call a backcourt violation. Not sure I agree with that. Thought it was tipped there by the Bobcats, but actually now that I think about it, yeah, I think the only one that tipped it was the Buffaloes themselves. So yeah, backcourt, that was a fair call. Johnson to the far side. Now Teeples, pump fake down the baseline. Kicks it back out to Hannah Boren, now up to Amelia Johnson. Right side, breaks inside the three-point line, now switches to her left side, dribbling left. She'll go around the perimeter here, now switches back over to the right, moves back up top. I think Johnson's trying to set up the offense here. This one's tipped and stolen away down the other end. It's Whaley down the right side. Shot on its way. It's up and it's in. Josie Whaley on the basket for Greybull. Amelia Johnson switches to her left side, picks up the dribble, now gives it inside to Hannah Boren. Boren trying to pivot away. Now here comes Johnson. Johnson left side now. Annabelle Wire getting her first shift in this game. Falls to the floor, out of bounds, and it looks like they're going to give this one back to Greybull as Josie Whaley appeared to not have touched it there. They're going to give this one back. And now here comes Whaley with it. Back turn. She'll move to her right. Gives it on back to Peyton Cervantes. Cervantes, right side, kicks it back out. Number 44, Mia Aguilar with it. And it looks like this is going to stay here with the, it's going to go back to the Bobcats, apologize. Also, into the game for the first time, Reagan Schaefer. We saw this young lady chuck up some threes, working with Ryan Schaefer on some of the three-point stuff today, trying to get her, I think it was mostly just trying to get her leg work, in the right spot. She actually buried a triple on one of her shots, so she was doing some shoot around before the game, and it was awesome to see her get better just as that session progressed. It was pretty rapid, but we could probably expect her to at least be a little bit brave in that B game today, try and chuck up a couple of threes. Heck, we might see one here in this A game. You never know. Loose ball picked up by Schaefer. Now here comes Amelia Johnson down the near side. Johnson skips it over to the far side, and a big pass. Hannah Boren up and in. The assist by Amelia Johnson. Right side, here comes Emily Didrikson. Loose ball as Julie Garcia tries to rescue it on the near side. We're going to change our score now. Bobcats 8 points away from where they put Greybull at in Greybull. I think the final score was something like 38 to 12, 38-14, something like that in Greybull. I can't remember what. C team scored an identical score as well. Amelia Johnson moves to her right hand now, passes it right side. Schaefer now to Boren, bounce pass back to Schaefer, loose ball out of bounds. And had that ball not had so much bounce to it, probably would have been a great play, a great assist. But that's another thing. The Bobcats need to learn how to pass a little softer. I think they've been passing way too hard on their chest passes this year. Haven't seen much of that from the bounce passes. But now Teeples on the steal, down the far side, down the right, tries to bully her way through. She'll try a bounce pass to Boren. This will be taken back by the 21 of Gianna Fajardo. And they're going to send this one to the Bobcats, and I think we're going to have a timeout actually. So Bobcats going to use their first timeout of the ball game. We're going to be right back in just a moment. 3:04 still to play in the fourth quarter. We're also about a minute and a half from delivering our Two Basins Sports Network Player of the Game for the A game. We'll be back in just a moment. 30-9. Bobcats on top here at home. I'd like to welcome you back here to the fourth quarter of this A game. 3 minutes and 4 seconds still to play. They'll toss this one in the left side. Avery Teeple, shots up, can't get it to go. And it'll be rebounded here by the Buffaloes. Coming back down the other way. They'll pass it up to the near side. This is the 21 of Gianna Fajardo. Loses control of the ball, slings it left side. They'll kick it back out to the elbow. Here comes Lydia Rios with it. Dribbles, takes one shot. It's up and it's out of bounds. And this is going to go back to the Bobcats here. Reagan Schaefer to toss this one in. She'll give it up to the near side. Amelia Johnson transitioning through traffic. Bounce pass up to Hannah Boren. Bounce pass down the right side. Teeples up and in. 32-9. And starting to sound like a soccer match in here. Actually, no, this would exactly, if this was a Canadian high school basketball game, the horn would probably be, more at home, I guess. 2:16 to go. Down the near side. This is Amelia Johnson. Skip pass over to Hannah Boren. Down the right side. Up and in. And the assist again by Amelia Johnson. Her and that connection between her and Hannah Boren has been amazing today. It's produced 2 assists for Amelia Johnson and 4 points for Hannah Boren. I think Boren as a whole has 6 points on the afternoon. Jump shot here for Amelia Johnson. That one's up. Boren on the rebound. That one's up and in. Make that 8 points now for Boren as she's trying to break in the doubles. 1:40 to go. Now here comes the 5 of Christina Lopez. Passes it. Now bounce pass. This one's taken away. Reagan Schaefer down the other end of the floor. Passes it up to Annabelle Wire. And Wire going to get pushed on the play. Time to deliver your 2 Basins Sports Network player of the game. That's going to go to 8th grader Mabry Schwann of the Thermopolis Bobcats. Honorable mentions for the Bobcats today include Hannah Boren as well as, honorable mentions today include Hannah Boren as well as Ella Benefiel, absolutely. And, I think I'm going to give this last one to probably Sylvana DeVries. Shots up on the right side, up and no good. And the honorable mention, obviously, Amelia Johnson. She had a fantastic shift here. Hopefully we'll see a lot more out of her in the B game. And this one's swatted away. Peyton Vargas down the left side. Loose ball picked up. Looking to spit this one back out behind her now. That was a heck of a pass there to Crayley Williams. Down the right side. Shot on its way. Schwann cannot get it to go. And Schwann, I believe, will finish the game with 12 points, although she does have the potential to put up a couple more. There is a minute left in this game. Bobcats are 1 basket away from matching what they scored in Greybull back in October. And you can see the Thermopolis B team poking their head out here. They're ready to get going. That'll be here on TPSN. And ripping it away is Crayley Williams, Peyton Vargas, I meant to say. I apologize. I saw the number and I still said it. So Julie Garcia to pass this one in. Now down the right side, swatted away by Vargas. And last touch there by Julie Garcia just as it goes out. And that is going to give this one back to the Bobcats. 56 seconds to go. Through the middle, here comes Crayley Williams up past the timelines with her right hand here. Pump fakes, now gives it up to the free throw line. Picks up the dribble, rips it away. Now here comes Vargas. Now down the left side to Crayley Williams. Ball stolen away. Now Emily Diedrichson. Oh, by the way, we didn't deliver our honorable mentions for Greybull yet. Josie Whaley, Emily Diedrichson, and Peyton Cervantes are your honorable mentions today for the Buffaloes. Down the left side, here comes Josie Whaley. Now to the left side, shot on its way for Diedrichson. Up and no good. Rebounded by Sylvana DeVries. 15 seconds to go. Benefiel with it. She'll look to pass left side to DeVries, and it's taken away down the other end by Julie Garcia. Down the right side, and a foul. Clock will stop at 6.7 seconds. Shot on its way. It's up and rattles in. I swear the 6-7 jokes are right in themselves. 6 and 7 tenths to go. Shots up and rims out. And this will be kept in. And we got a foul down the near side. It's going to be 10 on the board. Greybull does break into double digits. And it's a bit of a football score, 36-10. Foul was committed by the, they're going to give this one to Josie Whaley, actually. 2, 1, and that's game, as Benefield kind of half shot it, half passed it, I guess, but that's going to conclude the A game here. We'll be back in just a second for the start of the second game. Bobcats Bobcats win the A game, 36-10. We'll be back for the start of the B game in just a moment. Do not go anywhere. We'll be right back. You're watching middle school girls basketball on Two Basins Sports Network. The future of the Bobcats on the voice of the Bobcats. like talking back here inside of Donald T. Simpson Gymnasium, home of the Bobcats. Tip off of the B game, getting ready to get started here. Lillian Estenson getting ready to tip this one away with, I can't see who that is. And tip off, and we are underway. Greybull wins the tip to start. Buffaloes will start this game, and we are back underway here. We delivered Mabry her certificate before the speed game. Rather, we gave it to one of the managers down on the bench, but she gave it to her. So looked pretty impressed with it. So hopefully we can give out a couple more to the Bobcats here tonight. Either to a Buffalo or a Bobcat, I guess it doesn't really matter. It kind of has the same impact. Down the right side, Estenson down the right, up, no good. Just has to line up the shot a little bit better here. Still scoreless. This B team ended up nabbing the win over Greybull in Greybull back in October. Passes it left side now. Here comes the 21 of Gianna Fajardo. Down the left side, shot on its way up and no good. And Annabelle Wire, now here comes Amelia Johnson, passes it right side, shot on its way, up and in, Estenson gets it to go. Wasn't going to let that first one go quite so easily, gets it done on the second attempt. Looking to pass left side, now wide open, driving inside the paint, picks up the dribble, tosses it over to the 44 of Mia Aguilar. Aguilar passes it back up, shot up on the right side, up and no good for Gianna Fajardo. And this is going to go right on back to the Bobcats. Right side, Amelia Johnson, shot on the way, up, no good. Left side, Teeples, up, no good. Estenson trying to get in there and grab it. That's going to go back. And Amelia Johnson had 2 assists toward the end of that game. Gave Hannah Boren 4 of her 8 points in that game. Looking to go to the right side. Here comes the 5 of Christina Lopez. This one's taken away back down the other end. Passes it right side to Amelia Johnson. Can't get it to go. Teeples trying to keep it inbounds, and she will. Passes it back up to Amelia Johnson. Now the shot by Annabelle Wire. That one's up, no good. And a Bobcat will still get a hand on it here as Annabelle Wire is going to have this one off the rebound by Lillian Estenson. Estenson now with a rebound and a point, or a rebound and a basket. Right side, looking to pass behind her. Amelia Johnson with it. Johnson passes right to Annabelle Wire. Shots up, can't get it to go. And now up past the timeline. Kicks it back up to the 5 of Christina Lopez. Lopez on the corner. Pump fakes. Gives it on back to the 11 of Nora Thur. She'll try a skip over to the near side to Gianna Fajardo. Now here comes Mia Aguilar. Ball is loose, taken away by Annabelle Wire. Wire up past the timeline. This one's tipped and stolen away. Coming back down the other end. Here comes Peyton Cervantes. Cervantes on the block. Amelia Johnson got a hand on it. She'll come back the other way. Down the right side. Johnson shot up in contact. It'll go out of bounds, and this is going to stay right here with the Cats. The contact did not warrant a whistle. They kept it going. And here comes Annabelle Wire, set to check this one in for the Bobcats. Wire needs no introduction. One of, if not the best defender that the Bobcats have on this B team. Bounce pass. Here comes Wire to the left side. On the elbow. Looking to drive inside. Shot on its way. It's up. Can't get it to go. Grabs the rebound. That one's up and underneath the basket. Teeples keeps it in. Rebound made by the 11 for Greybull, but the steal by Lillian Estenson. And they're going to give this one back up, and I think we're going to have a foul. And so this is going to be Buffalo ball here in the backcourt already halfway through the first quarter. This B game going by pretty quickly. Up past the timeline they go, moving to her left side. Now switches to her right. Swings out of it, tries to go to the far side. Now here comes the 10 of Jamara Rodriguez. I think that was down there. Now down the left side. This one's stolen away, or this one's taken back, rather. Nora Thur down the right side, up and a foul. 2 shots coming up for the Buffaloes. Glad to have you with us here in the B game. I'd like to shout out our sponsors, Kirby Consulting, your elite oil field professionals since 2014, serving the Rockies and Western Plains. Kirby Consulting is a proud sponsor of TBS basketball on TBSN. They'll be hopefully with us during the high school season as well. Game also brought to you by Hot Springs Pharmacy, the service you deserve from the neighbors you trust. Amelia Johnson up past the timeline, picks up the dribble, now looks to go near side. Here comes Reagan Schaefer. Schaefer moves to her left side, bounce past the Teeples, down the right side, up no good, rebounded by Estenson. That one's up and in! Estenson with 4 points on the game. And she holds sole real estate over the scoreboard here today in this B game. I believe it was Teeples. I forgot if it was Teeples or Schaefer on the assist. And they're going to call 5 seconds closely guarded. That is going to give it back to the Bobcats. For those who do not know what that violation is, when a defender is within a certain distance of the ball carrier for 5 seconds, the ball immediately goes back to the defending team. That is pretty useful. It prevents there from being too much of a log jam. Down the right side, Amelia Johnson up and in. Johnson with 2 points on the game. Estenson with 4. Still holds 66% of the points here today. Down the far side, bounce pass, and now has a lane to the basket. Down the right side, up and a foul, it rolls off. Would have been very cool if that would have went in, though. That was awesome. But physics decided it wasn't meant to be. Looks like I don't think we have any subs here quite yet, neither for Greybull or Thermopolis. Check that as soon as I say that. Shot is up and it's in. We have 4 checking into the Hardwood Hotel. McKenna Mackey, Hallen Bowker, I think that is up there. For the 10 of J.C. Worley. And then finally we have, shot is up and it is no good there. Looks like they have a line violation. Also into the game is Sydney Eplin. Bobcats will get the ball here, 6-1. 1:30 to go in the first quarter. Tosses this one up into the middle of the floor. Switches to her left hand. Trying to get to the basket. Shot is up, a foul, and the shot will count. 6-3 here. And this is going to be Peyton Cervantes on the shot. Shot is on its way up, and it's in. 6-4. The Buffaloes have gotten 2 points off of free throws today. Passes it right side to Eplin. This one's tipped and stolen away. Coming back down the other end. Ball is loose off of McKenna Mackey. This is going to go back out toward the exit. And now checking into the game is Amelia Johnson. Once again, 2 points on the game. Has been a vital asset to this B team this season. And Worley just screaming in her face. And now here comes Amelia Johnson down the right side. Shot on its way. It's up. Kick in to go. They'll try again with Sydney Eplin on the left side. That one's up and 2 shots are coming up. Sorry, I meant to say Jessie Moore, not Sydney Eplin. I do apologize for that. Shot is on its way. It's up and off the rim. Hit a little too high on the backboard. Number 14, Allie Everett checking into the game for Greybull. Second shot on its way for Thermopolis. This one's up, no good. Rebounded by the 11 of Nora Thur. Tries to skip over to the far side. Now moving to the middle. Shot on its way. This one's up and rolls into the basket. And that'll be the tying basket for the Buffaloes. 6-6 on the board. Amelia Johnson with on the far side. Screen set by Bowker. Shot up from the free throw line. That one's up, no good. Moore trying to go for the rebound, but Bowker's there on the rebound, and she'll draw the foul. You know, just like And just like Mabry Schwann, you know, Hallen Bowker has a tendency to draw those fouls pretty effortlessly. She's gone to the stripe the most of anyone on the B team this year. Shot on its way and splash. Dear God, it's 6-7. Shot is up for Bowker, and that's going to be 2 on the board there. Fantastic job there. She's proven to be a reliable free throw shooter here on this B team. 30 seconds to go to the far side. And driving down the right side. Shot on its way up, no good. And they'll try again. That one off the top of the backboard. This one's up again. Third time's the charm. No, it's not. Rebounded here by J.C. Worley. Back down the other end, and a foul. Fourteen and 4/10 to go here in this first quarter. Shot clock's been disabled. Worley will have it on the near side. Worley tosses it into Hallen Bowker through the middle of the floor. Bounce pass to the left. It's up, and it is no good. 6 seconds to go. Up past the timeline is Cervantes. Passes it to the far side. Swings out of it, and unfortunately for Greybull, looks like the 25 of Darley Rios will not be able to get this one away in time. That is going to conclude the first quarter here in Thermopolis, here in the B game. Bobcats up 8-6. We'll be back in just a moment. You're watching middle school girls basketball on Two Basins Sports Network, the future of the Bobcats on the voice of the Bobcats. Thanks for welcoming you back here inside of Donald T. Simpson Gymnasium, home of the Bobcats. J.C. Worley will pass this one in for Thermopolis. We're back underway. They'll toss this one up on the near side. A double dribble called on Reagan Schaefer. This will go back to the Buffaloes. Now stepping in onto the near sideline is the 14 of Allie Average. She'll toss this one in. Ball is loose. Annabelle Wire getting after it on the far side. She was responsible for the tip. Also into the game for the first time today is Jenny Daramidi. She'll be over there on that far sideline. They'll toss this one into the backcourt. Coming up past the timeline. Blows by Annabelle Wire. Picks up the dribble. Gives it up behind her. Driving inside. Ball is poked loose. And Reagan Schaefer getting in there to try and rip it away. And they'll call the jump ball, and it looks like it'll stay put. So possession arrow is pointing toward, and there we go. Possession arrow is pointed toward Greybull's ball here. And that one's swatted away by Daramidi and out of bounds. And Greybull will maintain the possession here. Tosses it in on the far side, tries to dribble out of it, picks up the dribble. This is going to be a loose ball down the far side and picked up. Shot on its way up, no good, and they'll try again from the left side. That one's up, no good. Ruby Dallin on the shot, and Dallin down there trying to get rid of it. That's going to be staying here with Greybull. And according to the possession arrow, I think, or no, they called a foul. I apologize. So it'll stay here with Greybull. But next time there's a tie-up, though, it probably will be going to the Bobcats based on the possession arrow. Gives it into the far side. Tosses it up down the right. Shot on its way up. No good. Rebounded here by Reagan Schaefer. It'll come back down the other way. Avery Teeples through the middle of the floor. Spits it out on the left side. Ball is loose. And she gets up, and that's going to be a travel. So Worley, I think she's gotten called for that a couple times this season, trying to get up before passing the ball. 4:58 to go in the second quarter. Picks up the dribble, now goes to the near side. Ruby Dahlin with it. Dahlin, ball is poked loose by Daramidi. She'll keep it in, but it'll stay with Greybull. Down the near side, trying to toss it to the 40 of Emily Didrikson. This is going to go back up to the 3 of Paisley Link. Ball is loose, coming back down the other side. Annabelle Wire on the steal. And she's going to try and get around the arc here, and the loose ball. I think this will be legal still. No, it is not. Backcourt violation. Could have sworn it was tipped away, but it's going to stay here. Greybull will get the ball back here. Allie Averett passes it to the far side. Trying to get up behind her is Paisley Link. Pump fakes and now tries to toss it over to Emily Diedrichson. Now left side to a wide open Allie Averett, who will get the basket. Tied back up at 8 here, and the Bobcats need to do a better job of closing that gap. A lot of basket gaps that we've seen this season. Worley passes back to Avery Teeples. She'll move right side. Switches over to her left, now passes left. Here comes Annabelle Wire. Wire left side now to Schaefer. Schaefer tries to pass it up to Annabelle Wire, and it goes behind her. That's going to go back to Greybull. Near side, here comes the 3 of Paisley Link. Link getting harassed by Wire down in the middle of the floor. Now here comes Didrikson. They're going to call a foul. And it would have been a steal for Daramidi had it not been for the whistle. This is going to go back to this will stay here with the Buffaloes. Got one checking out of the game. Appears to be Mia Aguilar. They'll toss this in on the left side. It's Didrikson, and she will do a bunny hop without releasing the ball. That's going to go back to the Bobcats. Reagan Schaefer will inbound. Up past the timeline, now tries to feed it in. Wire still keeps it, has her defender at arm's length. She'll go down the left side on the drive, shots up and it's blocked. And rebounded here by the 10, I think that is, of Jamara Rodriguez. Left side, ball is loose, and now Reagan Schaefer diving to the floor to try to get it. Also down there for Greybull was Allie Averett. Going back to the Bobcats off the possession arrow. Here they come up down the floor. And the ball is loose, out of bounds, and this is going back. Paisley Link to toss this in. Feeds it to the 14 of Allie Averett. Now back up to Link. Link up past the timeline, moves to the far side. Ball is loose, tipped away by Wire. Trying to spin out of it, passes up to the middle. Now Avery Teeples down the left side. Shot on its way. It's up and it rolls off. This is coming back up past the timeline. 2:35 to go in the half. Picks up the dribble. Looking back behind her. Paisley Link tries to get rid of it, and now it is going to be J.C. Worley on the steal. Near side, passes it back up to Annabelle Wire. Wanted to square up for the shot. She'll pass this one back up to Reagan Schaefer. Schaefer down the left side, loses the ball. It's out of bounds. They'll go back to the Buffaloes. Still 8-8 here. #21 of Gianna Fajardo checking this one in. Allie Averett with it up past the timeline. She'll hold on to the dribble. Averett lets it up. Teeples on the tip and the steal. Down the left side, it's up on a big foul. It'll be a blocking foul, I want to say on Diedrichson. It should be 2 free throws coming up here for Avery Teeples. Teeple's shot is up and cannot get it to go as it bounces off the back iron into the left. We got wholesale subs, or check that. We got all but one checking into the game here. It looks like it's going to be Johnson, Bowker, Mackey, and Estenson. No, Jesse Moore checking in. Estenson is staying behind for now. So once again, that's Bowker, Moore, Mackey, and Johnson onto the floor now for the Bobcats. Teeples takes the shot. It's up and goes off the rim. 2 minutes to go in the half. Allie Averett with it, comes to a jump stop, passes it left side. Shot on its way, it's up and falls short of the rim. On the shot by, I want to say that was on the 10 of Jamara Rodriguez. Goes to the right side. McKenna Mackey cannot hold on to the ball. This is going up to the far side. And passes it to the left side. Here comes Gianna Fajardo now. Left side shot is on its way and it rolls off. Emily Diedrichson trying to put up the second chance points, and that one's up and no good, but a foul. And we got two Buffaloes checking into the game here. It looks to be Darley Rios is one of them. I'm trying to get the number of the other one. Diedrichson on the free throw line. She'll have two shots. First one on its way. It's up and off the bottom of the basket there. So Darley Rios coming in with Mia Aguilar. Diedrichson's second shot should be on its way here. This one's up and it is in. And so it's 9-8. Amelia Johnson passes it up to Hallen Bowker. Bowker feeds it back to Johnson. Pump fakes, drives inside. Down the right, picks up the dribble. Feeds it back up to Avery Teeples on a rugby pass. Now here comes Amelia Johnson again. Moves to the right side. Feeds it back up to McKenna Mackey. Mackey right side to Johnson. 1 minute to go here in the second quarter. They're going to try and reset here. Amelia Johnson moving to her left. They'll set up back up top. Bounce pass to Hallen Bowker down the left side. Takes the shot up on the left. That one's up, no good. Rebounded by Emily Diedrichson. Spins out of it, goes to the far side. Here comes the 25 of Darley Rios. Down the right side is Diedrichson. That one's up, no good. Kicks it back out. Shot on its way. It's up and it's no good for Allie Averett. That's going to be a foul, and that's going to go back to the Bobcats. 33.6 to go in the half. And it looks like they did not count that free throw, so we're going to take it off our scoreboard. But it is supposed to be 9-8. Greybull did have that free throw off of Emily Diedrichson, and up there they go. Yeah, they did change it. Amelia Johnson now right side to the 22 of Jesse Moore, and a one-legged hop there for Hallen Bowker will draw the traveling violation. Here comes Allie Averett with it. She'll toss this one in to Mia Aguilar. Now down through the middle is Emily Diedrichson. Ball is loose and a foul. They'll keep it on the ground though. So it looks like I think it's going to be an inbound. Yep. Greybull going to inbound this one. Watching the B game on TBSN, brought to you by Kirby Consulting and Hot Springs Pharmacy. They'll toss this one in on the left side, swings out of it, now feeds it. This one's palmed away by Mackey. Now to the near side. Here comes the 40 of Emily Diedrichson. Now kicks it back out. Shot on its way. It's up, no good. Rebounded by Averett. Averett feeds it underneath to Diedrichson. Shot on its way. It's up, no good. Amelia Johnson on the rebound. 1 second left. She's going to try for full court. That one's up, no good. A very good attempt, though, and that's going to take us, that is going to take us to halftime here. I just realized my quarter thingy said first this entire time, so I do apologize for that. But we'll be right back, 9-8 at the end of 3. Thermopolis Bobcats trail to the Greybull Buffaloes here in the B game. We'll be back in just a moment from Donald T. Simpson Gymnasium in just a second. I'd like to welcome you back here inside of Donald T. Simpson Gymnasium, home of the Bobcats. We get ready to start the third quarter of this B game. Buffalo's up 9-8 over the Bobcats here, as the Bobcats prepare to go on the road against the Rocky Mountain Grizzlies tomorrow. We'll be up in Cali for that first thing in the morning. Tosses this one up near side, and now we're back underway. Down the left, picks up the dribble now, skips it over to the middle. Trying to get rid of it, now slings it to her right side. Kicks this one back out mid-range. It's up and blocked by Teeples. Coming back down the other way to the far side. Teeples coast to coast, shots up, no good. Spits it back out, Reagan Schaefer, and cha-ching! That one's up and in. Reagan Schaefer with her first points of the game. Moves to the right side, picks up the dribble. Tosses it to the 11 of Nora Thur. Ball is loose. Dive into the floor to grab it. This one's picked up by Amelia Johnson on the takeaway by Avery Teeples. And that one's stolen right back away. The 11 of Nora Thur on the steal this time for Greybull. Moving to her left side is Christina Lopez. Now kicks it out right side. Driving is Nora Thur. Ball is out and going back to the Bobcats. And Amelia Johnson up past the timeline. Johnson tries to toss it to her left, and this is going to be taken back by Johnson. She'll move back around, now back up top. Slings it over to Avery Teeples. And she'll drive inside, kicks it out to the far side. On its way by Estenson, up and no good. Estenson with 4 points on the game. I think she still barely leads the Bobcats' scoring numbers here today. Spits it right side here to the 11 of Nora Thur. Now tries the skip pass up to Gianna Fajardo and out of bounds. And this is going right back up to the Bobcats as Reagan Schaefer will get ready to inbound to the 20 of Amelia Johnson. Johnson does have a basket in this game. Didn't score in the A game, but she picked up 2 assists. Feeds it in and now backdoor. Now Johnson down the right, up and a foul. Johnson has a chance to get her 3rd or 4th points of the game here. Shot on its way for Amelia Johnson. This one's up and rattles in. Johnson now with 3 points on the, 3 points on the game. Foul was committed by Mia Aguilar for her first personal foul. Shot on its way, rims out. Teeples tries to grab the rebound and does. Spits it back out to Lillian Estenson. This one will go out of bounds and back to the Buffaloes. And now here comes Christina Lopez to check it in for Greybull, and we got one also getting ready to sub in for the Buffaloes as well. Trying to get that number for you as soon as we can, and it looks like we're going to get it now. I think this is, I want to say this is Ruby Dalin, but I'm going to have to, they're not going to sub her in just yet. Oh, never mind, they are. So check that, it is not Dalin at all. It is Darley Rios. Rios will come in to replace the 44 of Mia Aguilar. Checks it in now. Here comes the 22 of Peyton Cervantes, now up to the far side. Now drives inside the paint, trying to rip it away, and Reagan Schaefer will get in there. Up through the middle of the floor, tosses it to the near side. It's Avery Teeples on the baseline, now to Amelia Johnson. Shot on its way, can't get it to go. Darley Rios on the rebound. Rios tries a skip pass up to the left side. And now around the back, Teeples there to close that door as Gianna Fajardo tried to break in. Now here comes Nora Thur. Ball is loose, and it'll be another tie-up on the near side. I think this is going to stay right here. Nope, it is going to go back. Apologize, it does go back to the Bobcats. Just recently learned how the jump ball rules work at the NFHS level. That possession arrow, now I know what its use is. Up past the timeline here. Next time there's a tie-up, it'll most likely go back to Greybull. They'll get this one in, and that's going to be a backcourt violation as Annabelle Wire tries to chase it down. I think this is the second time they've caught her for that today. Still 11-9 in case you're just tuning in. Third quarter, 3:20 to go. Peyton Cervantes moving to her right side, swings out of it, goes to the left, tries to give it up to Darley Rios. This one's coming back the other way. Through the middle, Reagan Schaefer, it's up and it ribs out! Still a foul coming, I guess, like on the bright side. She gets an extra shot at the charity stripe, but still, that rim has been a picky eater today. It has spat out a couple today. I think it spat out one for Greybull in that A game that looked like it was going to go in. And cha-ching, Reagan Schaefer. Schaefer now with 3 points on the game. Points are pretty evenly split. Estenson, I believe, still has the points lead at 4. Shots up and it goes off the backboard, and trying to chase it down is McKenna Mackey. This is going to be a tie-up. 3:02 to go here. So tie-up will give it back to Greybull off the possession arrow here. And it looks like we have a timeout called, so we'll be right back in just a moment. Do believe it might be Greybull timeout. So 12-9 is your score. Buffaloes will take their first time out of the game. We'll be back in just a moment. You're watching middle school girls basketball on Two Basins Sports Network. Mike talking you back here inside of Donald T. Simpson Gymnasium, home of the Bobcats. 12-9 is your score in the third quarter of the B game. Greybull just used their timeout. 3 minutes to go here. Greybull with 4 timeouts remaining in this game, and I believe that includes, one more 60-second timeout and like 3 more 30 seconds. Unless they called it, I think they called it a 60-second timeout. Out of bounds. This is going to go back to the Bobcats. Checking in is Jessie Moore. She'll come in to replace Lillian Estenson. Amelia Johnson bringing it up past the timeline. Picks up the dribble, passes it to her right side. Now McKenna Mackey with it. Mackey tries to pivot out of it. Tosses it to the right side, and it's intercepted. Here comes Greybull back down the far side. Picks up the dribble, now passes right. Shot on its way for 3. It's up. 3! Peyton Cervantes. And Cervantes with the first 3 of the day, A or B for Greybull. Down the right side, it's Teeples. Tries to get the shot off and can't finish. Ball is loose again in the backcourt. Greybull will pick it up. 2:06 to play in the third quarter of the B game. Got one checking in after this play ends, Allie Averett. This one's tipped away by McKenna Mackey on the Bobcat head. Looks to the near side, keeps it in the front court. Ball is loose, trying to go for it. It was Mackey, and now Schaefer will pick it up. Baseball pass down the other end here to Amelia Johnson. Shots up, and it's in! Amelia Johnson, I believe, has 6 points on the game, and she is doing fantastic. Down through the middle of the floor, shot is on its way, and it loses her glasses. And the ball will roll out, and thankfully no glasses were lost in the making of that play. 1:26 to go. Well, that would have been one of the most expensive, tie-ups in basketball history. Had someone stepped on her glasses down there. Thankfully, nothing lost there. 1:18 to go. Mackey passes it right side to Teeples. Misses the shot. It's up, no good. And they're going to come back down the other way. Teeples pokes it loose. And Greybull will still keep the possession now. Passes it right side. Here comes the 11 of Nora Thur. She'll switch over to her left. A little bit of a high dribble. Picks it up. Now goes right side. Tipped away by Johnson. And out of bounds. This is going to go back to Christina Lopez. This will go back to Christina Lopez of the Buffaloes. Not related to George Lopez. Down left side, Johnson on the breakaway. This one's up, misses the shot. And this one up past the timeline. Picks up the dribble. Now looks to her left side. This is the 25 of Darley Rios. And we got a whistle here. And it looks like another timeout has been called. So check that. I apologize. So it looks like there's a little bit of confusion up there between the two head coaches as well. Greybull will have the ball. Christina Lopez up toward the girls' locker room. She'll get ready to inbound. Bounce pass inside. 40 seconds to go in the third. Tosses it up onto the left side. Ball is loose. Reagan Schaefer trying to get in there and rip it away in a jump ball. Checking in to the game for the Bobcats is Hallen Bowker. Reagan Schaefer will toss this one in. Amelia Johnson with it, currently sitting as the points leader for the Bobcats with 6 on the day. Goes up to the far side, but Kenna Mackey picks it up. Switching over now as Jessie Moore tries to get out of there, and they're going to have to try to help her out there. Traveling violation called on that corner. 24 seconds with no change to spare to play in this third quarter, amounting to about 6:24 to go in the day as a whole for the B team. Don't forget, coming up after this, we have C-team action for you. Pump fake, moving to the right side. Jump stop. Now coming down to the left side is Nora Thur, and a foul on the Bobcats. Should be their first foul of the half as a team. 12 seconds with no change to spare. Greybull will inbound it from the broadcast side of the baseline. Peyton Cervantes. Cervantes tosses it in. Shot off immediately on the left side. Tries on the rebound. That one's up, no good. Amelia Johnson on the defensive rebound. Now Jessie Moore. Now back to Johnson. 1 second left. Tries it. That one falls just short of the basket on the last second shot. And that'll bring us to the end of the third quarter. 14-12. Bobcats lead here in Thermopolis. Second to last home game, I believe, of the season for Thermopolis. But we'll be right back in just a moment as Thermopolis currently possesses the lead at the end of 3. B game returns right after this. You're watching middle school girls basketball on Two Basins Sports Network. Once again, a battle of the student sections. Bobcats started off shouting, I finally decoded what they were able to say. Go Big Kitties was the chants over there on that left side. Greybull responded with Go Big Blue, and they just kept going back and forth during the intermission. I'd like to welcome you back here for the start of the fourth quarter here in Thermopolis. It's the B game on Two Basins Sports Network. The future of the Bobcats on the voice of the Bobcats. Glad to have you with us here. A lot of y'all tuned in. Make sure you leave a like, subscribe to TBSN, and share this live stream with your friends. Get this out to as many people as humanly possible. 5:58 to go. Passes right side. Down the right it goes. Shot, or no, well, looks like it was a pass, but they interpreted it as a shot. It'll be a foul. Emily Diedrichson will go to the line to shoot 2. And it looks like we got a sub for Gray. No, we do not. Shot on its way for Diedrichson off the front of the rim and no good. 14-12 is your score. Shot on its way. It's off the back iron and no good. Jenny Deramiti on the rebound for the Cats, and now here they go. Amelia Johnson near side now to Hallen Bowker. She'll drive down the basket. Shots up, kick, and it's a go. Jenny Deramiti on the rebound. Now up to Amelia Johnson. Johnson passes it back up to Mackey and keeps it out of the backcourt, but it'll go back to Greybull. Down the right side, ball is loose and picked up by Daramidi on another steal. Here comes Amelia Johnson, tries to avoid the steal. Passes it inside, down on the shot by Jenny Daramidi. That one's up, no good. Trying to go for the rebound. JC Worley trying to get in there to rip it away from Paisley Link, and this will stay right here with the Cats. Based off the possession arrow here. And they're going to get ready to inbound this one up to Amelia Johnson. Swings the ball, moves to her left side, picks up the dribble, swings away again. Ball is tipped away, kept up by Amelia Johnson. Now she'll pass left side to Mackey. Mackey steps out in front, gives up to Hallen Bowker. Open on the right side. That one's up, no good. Bowker with 2 points on the day. They were both off of free throws. Takes the pass to the left side. That's Darley Rios. She'll pass up to the free throw line, takes the shot for the elbow, and she gets the bunny hop, and that'll be a traveling violation. 14-12 is your score here in Thermopolis. And it looks like Amelia Johnson will take the inbound. Hallen Bowker will pass this one back to her. Bowker's supposed to be playing at that center position. Johnson, the point guard. Mackey with it there on the right side. Bowker comes in to set the screen. Passes it up to Amelia Johnson. She'll take the shot, and it's blocked. Goes out of bounds, and it will stay right here with the Cats. Checking into the game for Greybull appears to be number 44. I think that is Mia Aguilar. She'll check in, replacing Darley Rios. Now to the left side, shot on its way for Jenny Daramidi, a little short, taken back by Emily Didrikson. Now to the right side, keeps herself low. 4:30 to go. Driving her way through the paint. And it's stolen away. Daramidi down the far side to the right lane. Shot on its way. It's up. No good. And it's going to come back up to the Buffaloes. They're going to set this one back up. All by her lonesome in the backcourt. She'll get low, trying to evade Amelia Johnson. Keeps herself low. Pivots. Looking to the near side. Now passes up behind her. That's going to go back, or that's going to stay here with the Buffaloes. Talked to Ryan Schaefer before the game about the 7th grade games in Lander. A lot of them were close calls. The A game reportedly was a close one. I can't remember the details of that, but I do remember him telling me that the B game ended with the Bobcats getting a last-second layup to win the game against the Sabres. Down the left side, shots up for Dietrichson. It's up, no good. So don't be surprised if this B team keeps it close here. Down the right side, Johnson, shot on its way up, and a foul. 2 shots coming up. Amelia Johnson currently going to the line with 6 points on the day. Currently the Bobcat points leader. And looking to extend it, if not just incrementally. Shot on its way. It's up off the back iron. 3:51 to go. We'll be delivering our 2 Basins at Sports Network Player of the Game in about 2.5 minutes. Shot on its way for Johnson. Off the front of the rim, no good. Rebounded by Didrikson. Paisley Link with it. Gets low. Moving to her right side. Passes it up now to Mia Aguilar. Aguilar in a little bit of trouble. She'll get the jump ball called, and it looks like it'll stay here with the Buffaloes. Possession arrow points to the right here. Allie Averett on the baseline here. Averett trying to get her ladies to get open, and now this is going to be Didrikson. Stripped away. Amelia Johnson on the steal. Coming up through the middle. She'll try the pass up to the far side. And big contact as JC Worley drives to get in there. She'll go to the line to shoot 2. .333 to play in the 4th quarter. Shot on its way for Worley, up and no good. Foul was charged, by the way, to Paisley Link for her first personal foul, and Greybull is going to use a timeout. So we are going to take a quick breather, and we'll be right back in just a moment. Last free throw coming up for JC Worley. When we return, you are watching middle school girls basketball on 2 Basins Sports Network, the future of the Bobcats on the voice of the Bobcats. 14-12 here in the 4th quarter. Like talking back inside of Donald T. Simpson Gymnasium, home of the Bobcats. Greybull used their second timeout prior to the free throw. J.C. Worley is getting ready to do her second free throw here. Coverage of middle school girls basketball on Two Basins Sports Network are brought to you by Kirby Consulting, your elite oil field professional since 2014, and Hot Springs Pharmacy, the service you deserve from the neighbors you trust. Shot on its way for Worley, and she will not get it to go. She misses both of her free throws. And that one will head way out of bounds. Gianna Fajardo will inbound this one for the Buffaloes. Up past the timeline here, 3:29 to go. It's a 2-point contest here. Oh, forgot to change the period on our thing. We apologize. Pump fakes, gives it up to the left side. Trying to drive into the middle of the floor. This is going to go out of bounds, and it will stay here with the Buffaloes. And you can see peering out of the lockers, the C team all ready to go. C game coming up here next on Two Basins Sports Network. Looking to pass this one in to avoid the 5-second violation. Moving to her right side, up top. Now moving, guarded by Annabelle Wire. And a foul is called on the floor. That's going to be the second foul for the Bobcats. I don't think it'll result in free throws, though. Foul was committed by number 24. Or no. I think number 24, Lillian Estenson. They'll toss this one on the left side. Rims out. This is going to be still, oh, good rebound there. This one's going to go back to Avery Teeples, though. Still a very good effort there by the 10 of Yamara Rodriguez as she put the shot up there. Up to the far side and stolen back away on the interception by Emily Diedrichson. 2:50 to go, about a minute 20 away from our player of the game. Pump fake, feeds it up now to Diedrichson. She'll go down the right side, takes the shot, it's up and a foul. 2 shots coming up for the Buffaloes. It's Emily Diedrichson at the line to shoot for the Cats, the Buffaloes. Shot on its way and swallowed by the net. Shot on its way, it's up and it rims out. Bobcats retain the lead, 2:37 to go. Annabelle Wire picks up the dribble. And she's in a little bit of trouble here, and now here comes the 3 of Reagan Schaefer. Shot on its way for Jessie Moore. We got a whistle. And I think we actually got a timeout, so we'll be right back here in just a moment as the Bobcats will use a timeout. We'll be back in just a moment. They have 4 remaining in this game. Bobcats lead 14-3 here in the fourth quarter of action. Like talking back here inside of Donald T. Simpson Gymnasium, home of the Bobcats. Fourth quarter about to resume off the Thermopolis Bobcat timeout. Bobcats have used 1 timeout, Greybull with 2. Annabelle Wire will have this one, a bit of a risky pass to the near side, but Greybull was crowding that near sideline. Wire with the dribble. And now Teeples getting open. And they're going to call a traveling violation. And she had an open pass to Avery Teeples and just didn't get it to her there. She was looking for something on the near side, and she stepped out in front, got the travel. And we got a sub coming into the game. It's going to be Amelia Johnson back into the game. As they're going to talk to Annabelle Wire here. Up through the middle, takes the dribble. This one's intercepted. Johnson back down the far side. She'll get the pass up to Jessie Moore. This one's going to be swatted back and taken away. Good defense there by Paisley Link, and now the Bobcats trying to trap him in midcourt. Johnson on the tip. They'll pass right side. Lets the shot up. That one's up. No good. And they're going to fight for it. They'll roll it out on a bit of a rugby pass to the bottom of the floor. And a jump ball is called. It's going to go back to the Bobcats. The possession arrow gifts them the possession there. 1:46 to go. 16 seconds until we deliver our player of the game. They'll toss this one in. Lillian Estenson on the near side. She'll give it middle to Amelia Johnson. Gives the pass up to Avery Teeples. Takes the shot from mid. That one's up, no good. And they'll try to rip this one away, and a jump ball. Time to deliver your Two Basins Sports Network player of the game, and we're going to give this one to Amelia Johnson of the Thermopolis Bobcats. Honorable mentions today for Thermopolis include, down the right side. Shot is up. It's Johnson for two. Honorable mentions today include Avery Teeples as well as Lillian Estenson and I want to say Reagan Schaefer as well. On the elbow, down the right side, 16-13. And we have a timeout called for the Buffaloes. Things heating up here toward the end of this B game. We'll be right back in just a moment. We'll also have your honorable mentions for Greybull when we come back. You're watching Thermopolis Bobcat girls basketball on Two Basins Sports Network. The future of the Bobcats on the voice of the Bobcats. Like talking back here inside of Donald T. Simpson Gymnasium. We already gave you our TVSN player of the game. It's Amelia Johnson. Honorable mentions for Thermopolis were Reagan Schaefer, Avery Teeples, and shoot, I forgot who I gave the other one to. Avery Teeples, Reagan Schaefer, and who else? Shoot. I could have sworn. Oh, yeah, Lillian Estenson was our last one. I apologize. Anyway, honorable mentions today for Greybull include Nora Thur, Allie Averett, and Peyton Cervantes. Emily Diedrichson also another one as well. We got another timeout for Greybull. They're going to use their wow, we forgot to take off the timeout for that last one. They have one timeout left in this game. We'll be right back in just a moment. Thanks for welcoming back here inside of Donald T. Simpson Gymnasium, home of the Bobcats. Fourth quarter here in this B game. Glad to have you with us. I'd like to remind you today's game brought to you by Kirby Consulting and Hot Springs Pharmacy. Getting ready to pass this one in for Greybull. They'll toss this one up into the middle. A very risky pass for the Buffaloes. 1:08 to go. Still a lot of time. And a grandma pass behind to the 44 of Mia Aguilar. That is going to be a foul on the Bobcats, what they're going to call a blocking foul. This is going to be on the 3 of Reagan Schaefer from the looks of it for her second personal foul. And the shout. They'll toss this one up to the right side. It's Diedrichson with it. Diedrichson trying to get out of it and gets the shot up, and it's going to count. And if she makes this, this will effectively tie this game. And shot is on its way. It's up and it's no good. Avery Teeples on the rebound. 16-15. Backdoor to Amelia Johnson. Johnson to the corner to Teeples. She'll keep this one in, and it's going to go back to the Buffaloes. Teeples harassing her on the corner. And the Greybull's Greybull's still not out of the backcourt. Now they'll move up to the front court to avoid the 10-second. Passes it up now to the near side to Aguilar. Aguilar, pass it right side. Didrikson, shots up and it's in. And Didrikson has scored the last couple of points now. She's got 4 in the last minute, or like the last 30 seconds or so. Moving down the left side, Jessie Moore passes it up. Amelia Johnson gonna go for it. It's a foul! 3 shots coming up! And Amelia Johnson will go to the line to shoot. And just 1 will be enough to tie it here, but I think she's gonna have 3 here. This one's up and off the front of the rim. She's got to settle in. Jenny Daramidi checking into the game for Thermopolis. She'll come on to replace Jessie Moore. Second shot on its way. It's up and it's in. That'll tie it up. Tied at 17. Pressure's kind of off here. She'll have her 3rd and final shot. On its way. It's up and it's no good. And a big foul to the near side. Amelia Johnson on a push. It's going to go as the 6th foul of the quarter for Thermopolis, which will result in free throws for Greybull. And now Greybull has a chance to take the lead back. Remember, post-2023, it is guaranteed 2 free throws and a bonus. She's going to have 2 coming up here. Used to be that you had to make 1 to get another one, but shot is up off the back iron, no good. And if she misses this, the Bobcats have to take advantage. Tied up at 17, 18.9 seconds to go. Shot on its way. It's up and a rebound for Teeples. And now they're going to have to try and get up into the front court. Down the far sideline. 13 seconds. And we got a timeout. Thermopolis will use their second timeout, and we'll be back in just a moment. The B game coming down to the wire. 12 seconds left. And you will not want to miss the end of this. We'll be right back in just a moment. 17-17. Bobcats trying to survive this one here at home. We'll be back in just a moment. Welcome you back here inside of Donald T. Simpson Gymnasium, home of the Bobcats. 12 seconds left here in the B game. Very real chance that this could go to overtime. Far side, now to Teeples. Teeples spits it out to Johnson, takes the shot, it's and it's in! She drains it for 2! And so with that, they get the 2. Greybull still has a chance though. 19-17, Johnson buries the long shot for 2. Bobcats play it up. Greybull trying to get the last second shot, and we got a whistle, and it's over the line. It's going back to the Bob, or I think it's going, no it's not. Yes it is. Hold on, yeah it is. It's going back to the Bobcats. This one might be done. Feeds it into Johnson. Moves to her right side, and the Bobcats survive. In a very thrilling B game, they win 19-17. Johnson with the game-winning shot with 3 seconds left. And we'll be right back for the C game. I don't even know if I have the voice for the C game. But Amelia Johnson, good thing we picked her to be player of the game because she sure as heck deserves it. 19-17. We're going to go deliver the certificate down there to the coaches, and we'll be right back up for the C game as the Thermopolis Bobcats take down the Greybull Buffaloes 19-17 in regulation. That game was way too close for comfort. We'll be back for the C game in just a moment. You are watching middle school girls basketball on Two Basins Sports Network. Looking back here inside of Donald T. Simpson Gymnasium after a B game that just about gave everybody in the building wearing purple a heart attack. We're getting ready for the C game. And if that's anything to go by from the first game of the year against the Buffaloes and the Bobcats, where Thermopolis put up 38 in that game, hopefully it won't be nearly as heart-pounding. Well, I mean, we always want it to be a little entertaining, but not quite that close. Well, we gave out 2 certificates today. We gave the certificate initially to Coach Ashley Clear. We can confirm she has delivered it over to Amelia Johnson, who was our player of the game of the B game. So she looks extremely thrilled to have that in her possession. That will hopefully be something to frame, and hopefully a lot more to come over the years. As long as we're broadcasting them, we will give out those certificates, and they might have to have their dads build them a little trophy case. Who knows? Okay. Well, first quarter of the C game getting ready to go. The best youth talent that the Bighorn Basin has to offer. It's the Thermopolis Bobcats and the Greybull Buffaloes. C team usually reserved for 6th graders and some lower level. I'm not going to say, I did not mean to say it like that. Just like some 7th graders that didn't make the A or B teams. But Buffaloes will be sending out the one of Mary Fink. Bobcats will have Jenny Daramidi be at the center position to start out. Can't wait to see this. The C game is always, secretly, the C game is probably my favorite. It's produced a lot of great basketball over the course of the season. The tip-off is underway as the Bobcats win it. Bailey Bears will pass it underneath. Mackenzie Jones with a wide open shot to the right side, and it misses. And feeds it back up to Bailey Bears. Now up to Mackenzie Jones. She'll try again. It's up and it's in. Mackenzie Jones is just one of those players. And it's very ironic because Jones had the first shot of the season against Greybull in Greybull to start out the season. Now she gets the first shot off for Thermopolis. Down the right side. Shot up and no good. Bailey Bears on the rebound. Down the right side she goes. Shot on its way. It's up and it's in. Bailey Bears for 2. And Bailey was a very, very crucial part of that A team in Riverton. She played with the 8th graders in that Riverton Lander quad. And she does play like an 8th grader, to be honest with you. She does have that talent, and I can definitely see why they put her up there with the 8th graders. But she and Jenny Daramidi are 2 of the best on the team. Down the right side, speaking of which, Jenny Daramidi shots up and in. Bailey Bears, Jenny Daramidi, and Mackenzie Jones are your scorers here so far for Thermopolis. Up to the far side, Ebony Schroyer almost on the takeaway down there. That's going to be ripped away. Thought I saw Kyle Egger on the initial tip. Here comes Jenny Daramidi down the middle of the court. Shots up the right side, up and in. Bobcats on a fiery start to this game. I think the Cats will be just fine when that BC round robin comes around in a couple of weeks. Shots up and down the left side, no good. And I do think that the future of the Bobcats program is in extremely good hands with this group of 6th graders that we got. They got a couple of years left in middle school. I think they're going to make the most of it. We might see another conference championship. Will we see another undefeated year? Probably not, but never know. Down the left side, it's up in a traveling violation. Bailey Bears. I'm just giving you a warning. When these girls get up to high school, they're going to be nasty. They're good now, right? But, when they get up into high school, Thermopolis, frankly, the varsity girls team has not been great for a very long time. But, I think they got a bright future. The freshmen this year, if they get coached up very well, shots up on the right side, that one's up good and no good. Kyle Egger on the rebound. But then when these girls get up into high school as well, we got a lot of good talent brewing here at TMS, and I think that Bobcat basketball is going to have a bit of a bright future ahead of it. Shot is up, and that one's going to be rebounded off the right side of the basket. In transition, ball picked up, thrown back out to the free throw line, rattles up and in. Kaylin Cotman on the basket for Greybull. I forgot their name for a second. I apologize. 8-2. Kyle Egger with the ball. She'll move left side, tries to find a lane. Bounce pass to Jenny Deramiti. Shot on its way with a two-hander. That one's up, no good. Mary Fink on the rebound for the Buffaloes. Down the far side, 3 minutes already to go. It's all ready to go here in the first quarter. Tries to skip to the near side. This is going to fall out of bounds and has her foot on the purple. And a good attempt there by Braska Brown, but unfortunately just could not get it there. It just wasn't able to get her foot there inside the paint. Or not in the paint, but like you know what I meant, the purple line. Kyle Egger on the inbound. She'll give this one into Bailey Bears. Bears near side, swings the ball, feeds it to Ebony Schroyer. Schroyer picks it up. Jenny Deramiti coming in for the screen. Schroyer bounce pass to Mackenzie Jones down the right side off the bottom of the basket. Jenny Deramiti on the fadeaway. That one's up, no good. That one had potential, though. That would have been a highlight reel play if she would have brought that one in. And this one's tipped by Mackenzie Jones. Stolen away. Back down the other end. Jones to the right side. Shots up. Kick, and it's a go. Deramiti on the rebound. She'll try again for the left side. That one rolls off. No good. Out of bounds it goes as Mary Fink tries to track it down for the Buffaloes. Bobcats will get this one back. Here comes Kyle Egger onto the baseline. Egger will toss this one in. Now the shot is on its way. It's up, no good. Mackenzie Jones on the rebound. That one's up and a foul. Jones sits at 2 points on the day. She's attempted 4 shots today, I believe. Has made one of them. Jenny Deramiti getting some coaching here from Ryan Schaefer. Number 25, given the foul there. That is the 7th grader, Darle Rios. Shot on its way off the back iron and no good for Jones. By the way, Mackenzie Jones sporting a bit of a different style this time. She's got a red headband on her. Don't think we've seen that this season. Shot on its way off the backboard and cha-ching. Mackenzie Jones now sits second on the scoring pylon here with 3 points. Deramiti with 2. And Bailey Bears has 2 as well. So pretty evenly split for the most part amongst the scorers so far in this C game. Bringing it up past the timeline. Ball is loose as Jenna Jacobs was there for Greybull. Bailey Bears passes it up to Mackenzie Jones. Shots up and it's blocked, but Jones will get there and grab her rebound. Bailey Bears with it. Bears lines up for the 3. It's up and it misses just barely. Barely. Through the middle. Now she'll switch up to the ear of the Bobcat. Tries to skip pass over to the near side. Now gets it up into mid-range. Ball is loose. Ebony Schroyer down there trying to rip it away. I said this a couple of times already this season, but the poor thing was too scared to try to correct us on her name pronunciation, but she's not afraid to get in there and rip the ball away. Make it make sense. Timid off the floor, not timid on the court, though. Mackenzie Jones and Bailey Bears coming off the floor. I think this is Cadence Larson and Sydney Eplin into the game. Shots up from the left side, up and rims out. And ripping it away there is the 10 of JC Worley. So she'll have another opportunity here. Worley passes this one in. Now here comes the 21 of Sydney Eplin. Eplin on the near side, passes it right. Now here comes Larson with it. Larson moves to her left side. A big screen set by Worley. And it's Lainey Cornella. That's going to be a traveling violation. Good try, though. You could definitely see she wanted to take the shot, but she hesitated way too late there. 1:15 to go in the first quarter. Tossing it in, Jenna Jacobs up past the middle of the floor. She'll move to her right side. Picks up the dribble, now passes it left. This one's tipped and stolen away. JC Worley loses her footing. Greybull will get the ball back. And tipped away again by the 10 of Worley. She slipped and still went in to go up to make the defensive play. Very good work there by Worley. Eliza Garcia, or Eliza, just going to pass this one in. Jenna Jacobs up to the far side. Now here comes the one of Mary Fink. Gets up now right side. Shot on its way. It's up and it's no good for want to say that was Rios. Yep, Darley Rios. 40 seconds to go in the first quarter of the C game. One-hander here to the one of Larson. Larson gets up to the far side now to Eplin. Down the left side, shot on its way, rims out. Gets the rebound again. That one's up no good. And Darley Rios takes a bit of a shot. Shot up by Larson is blocked. I was just paying attention to Rios to make sure she was all right there. She kind of looked like her head kind of bounced off the floor there. Shot up on the right side and in, Jenna Jacobs. 9-4. 2, 1. And you can hear her shoot it going from the far side there, but unfortunately she did not, in fact, shoot it. That'll be the end of the first quarter. 9-4. Bobcats lead after an extremely hot start to the first quarter. We'll be back in just a moment. You're watching middle school girls basketball on Two Basins Sports Network. The C game returns when we come back. Like talking you back here, middle school girls basketball on Two Basins Sports Network, brought to you by Hot Springs Pharmacy, the service you deserve from the neighbors you trust. Hot Springs Pharmacy is a proud supporter of TBSN and middle school girls basketball on TBSN. Future of the Bobcats on the voice of the Bobcats. Eplin tries to pass near side here to Lainey Cornella. That'll go out of bounds, and it will go back to the Buffaloes. Greybull was trying to they were trying to mount some momentum toward the end of that quarter. And they did get a basket. They've been getting some wide open looks today in this C game so far. Had a lot in the A and B games too. They'll toss this one into the left side. Picks up the dribble. Shot on its way. It's up and a foul. 2 shots coming up. So it looks like Greybull's going to go to the line to shoot. This will be the 12 of Ruby Dalin, the 7th grader. J.C. Worley giving her first personal foul, first team foul. Shot on its way, off the backboard, up and in. And this is definitely a much more improved Greybull program than what we saw back in October. You know, it was very unrecognizable in that B game. The C team looks like they're a lot improved as well, keeping the pace here with Thermopolis despite the slow start. 5:40 to go as they miss their second free throw. Sydney Eplin with it, and just barely, yep, now she is. I knew they were going to get called for that backcourt violation there. And it'll go back to Greybull, and I think they need to get their focus back here somehow, some way. Jenna Jacobs to the far side, off the pass by Eliza Garcia. Gives it back up to the 25 of Darley Rios. Rios to the near side, now to Dalin. Dalin had a chance to shoot there but didn't take it. Gives it up to Dalin on the left side. Picks up the dribble. Passes it right side. Tries to swing out of it now to the far side and picks it up to the left. Ball is loose. And Rios loses her glasses there. This is the second time a Buffalo has lost her glasses today. Jamara Rodriguez checking in for the Greybull Buffaloes. Here comes Eliza Garcia in to check this one in, the 6th grader. Bounce pass to the middle. Shot is on its way. It's up and a foul. 2 shots coming up. And so with that, the foul charge to number 1, Cadence Larson, the 7th grader. Another number 1 will be shooting the shots, Mary Fink. Oh. Shot is on its way, and cha-ching. We do apologize about the camera not being on the free throw shooter there. Don't know what the heck happened. Fink's second shot is on its way, and it rims out. Rebounded by the 30. Ow, shoot. By the 30 of Jaylee Larson. My bag is trying to kill me. Near side, backdoor to Cornella. Takes the shot, and that is going to be off the fingertips of the 30 of Jaylee Larson. And they're going to do a wholesale substitution here. The starters back into the game for the Bobcats. And up into the middle of the floor. Gets low, picks up the dribble now to the far side. This one's stolen away. No, Mackenzie Jones. Yep, that's going to be a jump ball. And it will go back to Greybull because of the possession arrow. Moving to her left side, moves around to the right. This is going to be Jenna Jacobs. Picks up the dribble, passes to her left. Now here to Ruby Dalin. Tosses it up middle, and Dara Meady on the steal. Coming back down the other way. She's carrying speed. Down the right side. Shots up, and it's in. 11-6 here in this C game. Here comes the number 0 of Jenna Jacobs. She'll move to her left side. Passes it left. Now here comes Eliza Garcia. Picks up the dribble. That kicks it back out to the 12 of Dalin. Dalin holds it over her head, and this one's tipped and stolen away. Dara Meady back down the right side. Shot on its way. It's up, and it's in. And the Bobcats starting to get that fire back underneath them here, as trying to rip it away was Bailey Bears. And this is going to go back to Greybull, or no, I think it will. Yeah, it will. No, it's going to start. I have to say it'll go back to Thermopolis. I don't know where my mind was at. Knew exactly where the possession arrow was. I just said the wrong team. 3:40 to go here in the second quarter. It's been a very quick C game compared to that B game. Bailey Bears to the left side. Gets the screen set by Egger. Left side. Bears picks up the dribble. Bears looking for an opportunity. Now loses the ball. Picks it back up. She'll try to pass it to Kyle Egger. This is going to go back the other way. Picks up the dribble. Looking to go to the right side. She will. Going to the right. Takes the shot on the move. It's up and it's no good. Rebounded here by the 35 of Jenny Dara-Meady. And the shot up and in on a one-hander by Bailey Bears. And Bears did a fantastic job of scoring that basket. Far side now to the 0 of Jenna Jacobs. And this one's swatted away by Mackenzie Jones. Not at all the same team that we saw in that just a couple minutes ago. Now here comes Jenny Dara-Meady down the right side. Shot on its way. It's up and it's no good. Egger tries to go. Jones on the rebound. That one's up, no good. Bailey Bears on the shot. That one's up, no good. Jones grabs the rebound. She'll try to get it back out up top. Now shot is on its way for Bailey Bears. Off the front of the rim. Dara-Meady on the rebound. It's up and it's in. And we got 3 getting ready to check in for the Greybull Buffaloes. Bobcats sending a message, 17-6. And this one's tipped and stolen away. Back down the other end. Dara-Meady switching to the right side. Shot on its way. It's up and it's in. 19-6. And we got a timeout. Greybull has seen enough. They're going to use their first of 5, and we'll be back in just a moment here as the Thermopolis Bobcats lead over the Greybull Buffaloes 19-6 here in the second quarter. C-Team action returns when we come back. You're watching middle school girls basketball on Two Basins Sports Network, the future of the Bobcats on the voice of the Bobcats. Like talking back here inside of Donald T. Simpson Gymnasium, home of the Bobcats. 19-6 is your score here in the C game. Thermopolis Bobcats taking on the Greybull Buffaloes. Thermopolis has won both their games so far. Bobcats won by a blowout in the A game, won by 2 in the, or did I say the B game or the A game for the? They won by a blowout in the A game, won by only 2 in the B game. It came down to a last-second basket by Amelia Johnson to seal that one up. And then now here so far in the C game, the Bobcats up to a 19-6 lead, but they're making a lot of errors earlier in this second quarter. Kind of kneecapped their points a little bit. And now here comes Bailey Bears on an inbound steal. Down the right side, picks up the dribble, takes the shot from mid-range. It's off the front of the rim, no good. It'll be rebounded here now. Here comes Greybull up the far side. Gets by Daramidi. Ball loose. It's a scrum. Kyle Egger picks it up. Daramidi calls for the pass. Egger out in front. Daramidi on the shot for the left. It's up. No good. Jones tries to go for the rebound out of bounds and goes back to the Bobcats. They're going to say Darley Rios touched it last there for Greybull. Kyle Egger will pass this one in. Egger bounce pass to Bears and loses her footing on the far side and goes for a tumble out of bounds and back to the Buffaloes it goes. Lady Buffs will get this one back. 1:21 to go in the second quarter here in the C game. Coming up the timeline, here comes the 4 of Kaylin Kottman. Kottman with it, goes to the far side. Moving to her left side, screen set, picks up the dribble, tosses it up with one hand. I'm not sure if I would have taken that shot, but okay. Spits it back out, and Mackenzie Jones on the steal. Back down the other way, 1 minute to go. Jones loses control of the ball and feeds it back up. That one, I think, was stolen away by Darley Rios. Or no, check that, it was not. It was stolen away by Jamara Rodriguez. And now coming back down the other way. Here they go. Mackenzie Jones to the right side and a block. Oh, I think it might have gone off the 35 there. We got 3 checking in for the Bobcats. Sydney Eplin, Evany Schroyer, and Jaylee Larson, I think. Yep, it is. Only one of those 2 or only one of those 3 are original starters here. Jenny Daramidi and Bailey Bears will head off the floor. Everybody else will stay in. Goes to the far side. 30 seconds to play here in this first half. Shot on its way. It's up and no good. Greybull has not scored since the big 3 came back out onto the floor. Mackenzie Jones, Bailey Bears, and Jenny Daramidi. Let's see if the Buffaloes can recoup some lost points after that. Shot on its way, and it's no good. (19-6) in case you're just tuning in. Shot is up again for Jamara Rodriguez. Rattles up and in. Kyle Egger to the near side. Egger with her back turned, steps out in front of it. Bounce pass up to the middle. Shot on its way. It's up and it's no good. And rebounded in the left side. Eplin up and no good. Almost got it to go though. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Taken away by Schroyer, and Happy New Year. That's the end of the second quarter. As we're going to head into halftime now, as the Thermopolis Bobcats lead over the Greybull Buffaloes 19-7. We'll be back in just a moment. You're watching middle school girls basketball on Two Basins Sports Network. The future of the Bobcats on the voice of the Bobcats. 5 minutes is the time for halftime. We'll be back in a moment. I'd like to talk you back here inside of Donald T. Simpson Gymnasium, home of the Bobcats. 19-7 is your score as the Greybull Buffaloes take on the Thermopolis Bobcats here. Second matchup between these two teams this season. Probably see them again in the conference tournament, probably. I have a feeling. And these two teams were very familiar with each other last year. Bobcats swept the Buffaloes in all 3 games they played, the home, away, and the championship game. Buffaloes made it to the girls' A-team championship last December in Rocky. Funny enough, the tournament will be in Rocky again this year. They'll toss this one in. Third quarter on its way. 5:55 to go. Down the left side. Picks up the dribble. Shot on its way. It's up and it's in immediately to start. I don't think I caught who scored it there. It might have been the number 0 of Jacobs. Moving down the right side is Mackenzie Jones. Tries a shot. It's up and a foul. And so they're going to try this again. Takes it to the far side. Now here comes Ebony Schroyer down the baseline. Back turn, trying to get out of there. And she's going to try to, she's going to go do a semicircle here. Goes from baseline all the way up top here. Now here comes Kyle Egger with it. Egger staying low, keeping her defender at arm's length. Screen set by Jones. Egger down the left side and a traveling violation. .5:11 to go in the third quarter. Checking it in will be the 2 of Eliza Garcia. And now coming down the right side, has a big lane to the basket, off the bottom of the rim, and a foul. Shot was taken by Jenna Jacobs. And she'll go to the line to shoot 2 here as she did not get that shot to go. Foul was committed by Kyle Egger for her second personal foul. Shot is up off the back iron. No good. Shot is on its way off the front of the rim and no good. Out of bounds. That's going back to the Bobcats as Sydney Eplin will pass this one in. Up past the timeline, here comes Kyle Egger. Egger to the far side, now to Mackenzie Jones. Jones back up to Eplin. Eplin going to let this one go on a contested shot. No good. Jones on the rebound. It's up and it's in. That's Mackenzie Jones' second basket of the game and her first since that very first basket of the game for the Bobcats back in the first quarter. Trying to get out of it. Now gets it to the right side. Sydney Eplin on the takeaway. And now Kyle Egger to the far side. Egger near the sideline. She'll give it up to Mackenzie Jones. And this one's taken away by Eliza Garcia, I meant to say. And I apologize for that. Do have one checking in for Greybull here shortly. Gives this one into her right. Kaylin Kottman with it. Kottman will let it fly. That one off the front of the rim. No good. Mackenzie Jones on the rebound. Now here comes Kyle Egger up past the timeline. Egger up to Mackenzie Jones. Now back to Egger down the right side. Can't get it to go. And rebounded here once again by Jenna Jacobs. Jacobs loses the ball. Ebony Schroyer picks it up for the turnover. 3:32 still to play. Feeds it back up to Kyle Egger. Egger bounce past Mackenzie Jones, and he'll go there, but a little bit ugly. Down the left side, shots up for Jones, rolls up and in. A very good job for Mackenzie Jones to get that shot to go up and in. Down the right side, Jenna Jacobs gets into a little bit of trouble. Ebony Schroyer rips in and gets it. It'll go back to the Bobcats off the jump ball. And we do have a couple checking in for Greybull. Jamara Rodriguez into the game. I do believe we also have another Allie Averett into the game. I'll be honest, Allie was about to get our B team player of the game. It was kind of a tough decision to make, but Averett was the more consistent player. I don't regret it, right? I obviously do not regret my decision, but because, Johnson she really stepped up after we had already delivered the announcement that she was player of the game, but I still think Allie Averett in a lot of ways deserved that kind of credit as well. Really carried her team toward the end of that game. And now she's in here for the C game. Gets up to the far side. Here comes Jenny Daramidi down the right side. Shots up and it's in. And count it. 25-9. Bobcats on top. A friendly reminder where we'll be tomorrow. We're heading up to Cali, Wyoming in northern Bighorn County. Just about I want to say 15-minute drive, 20-minute drive from the Montana border, as the Thermopolis Bobcats take on the Rocky Mountain Grizzlies. Shots up and it's no good. I'll be honest, I'm not looking forward to broadcasting inside that auxiliary gym, but it's whatever. It should still be a fun time. I really do love going up to Cali. Rocky Mountain has some really nice facilities. I do like that. I do like their gymnasium. It's really awesome. I do wish I was able to go up there for Shoshone when they had that JV game against Rocky for football, but it is what it is. And it's swatted away on the far side. Jenny Daramidi had a part to play in it. Darley Rios not able to salvage it in time. I think it'll stay here with Greybull. Checking into the game will be the number 13. Is that what that is? Number 12, Ruby Dalin. Greybull doesn't even have a 13 on their roster. Oh, yeah, they do, but she's an 8th grader. And looking to inbound. This one's tipped away by Jenny Daramidi down the far side and not able to keep it inbounds, but still a fantastic defensive play either way. They'll toss this one in. Goes in behind her. Taken away by Larson. Coming back down the other way. And this one's fed back to Jamara Rodriguez. Coming back down the other way. Rodriguez takes the shot. It's up and it's no good. Rebounded by J.C. Worley. Worley down the far side. Passes it left up to Bailey Bears, driving through traffic. Bears on the mid-range shot. That was a good look, but just cannot get it to go off the left side. Now here comes Jenna Jacobs. Swings the ball, takes the shot up and just barely missed it. Kept inbounds, and now here comes Larson on the rebound. She'll come back down the other side of the floor. That one's taken away by Jamara Rodriguez. 1:33 to go in the third quarter of the C game. Swinging her way through it. And it's taken away by J.C. Worley. And I don't know how that wasn't called a travel. Up to the far side and out of bounds. It was tipped away by, I believe, Rodriguez, and it will be staying here with the Bobcats. Lainey Cornella set to check this one in. 25-9. And this one coughed up, and it's coming back to Darley Rios. Rios down the far side. Jump stop. Passes it, and this one's tipped and stolen away. Daramidi down the right side. Takes the shot through the middle. It's up, and it's in. And we have a timeout. Greybull will use their second of the game, and we'll be right back in just a moment. 27-9 here in the C game. You are watching middle school girls basketball on Two Basins at Sports Network, the future of the Bobcats on the voice of the Bobcats. 27-9 here in the C game. We'll be back in just a moment. 7:05 to go in our coverage for the evening. 1:05 to go in the third. We'd like to welcome you back inside Donald T. Simpson Gymnasium, home of the Bobcats. Well, Thermopolis playing about as well, just about what we expected. 27-9 here in the third. The C team has been the scariest team that this Lady Cats program has fielded so far this year. And Daramidi down the middle to the right side, takes the shot, it's up, and it is in! Just running away with it. She's beyond double digits at this point, and she has to have made up at least more than half of the points here. I've lost count at this point. It's usually pretty easy for me to keep track of individual points with the middle school girls because of how low scoring the games are, but not in this instance. Right side, shots up, and it is no good. JC Worley just about ready to rip off the head of Ruby Dalin just to get that ball. And JC Worley will pass this one in. Worley to Lainey Cornella. Playing in the backcourt, Cornella down the near side. Cornella passes it right side, now to Bailey Bears. Bears goes around, tries to find a lane to the right side. Up no good. Cornella tries to grab the rebound, and she can't. And this one's stolen right back away. Jenny Daramidi there to play cleanup crew. And tries a pass underneath to JC Worley. That's not going to work. They'll go back to the Buffaloes. 7 seconds to go. Bobcats kind of rushing their shots a little bit here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. They won't get a shot off in time, and that is going to conclude the third quarter. One more quarter to go here in our coverage here tonight. You're watching Thermopolis Bobcats middle school girls basketball on Two Basins Sports Network. The future of the Bobcats on the voice of the Bobcats. We got 6 more minutes to go. We'll be back for the start of the fourth in just a moment. Like talking back here inside of Donald T. Simpson Gymnasium, home of the Bobcats. C game action on Two Basins Sports Network, brought to you by Kirby Consulting and Hot Springs Pharmacy. Feeding this one back in for the final quarter. Trying to pivot her way through, tries to feed it up. This is going to go way off target there on behind the basket, or behind the line there. It'll go out of bounds. Check that. No, they're going to call the backcourt violation before it even has a chance to get to the purple. And this is going to go back up to the Bobcats. I think they're going to have Kyle. Oops, sorry, I dropped my Greybull roster. They're going to have Kyle Egger inbound this one. Gets up to the far side to Mackenzie Jones. Now here comes Egger down the right side. Takes the shot. It's up and it's no good. Worley on the, or sorry, not Worley. I meant to say Larson on the rebound. It's up and a foul. Shot coming up here. It's up, and it is no good. That is Jaylee Larson taking the shots here for the Bobcats. Second shot on its way. It's up and swish. 30-9. And here comes Greybull trying to get by here. 5:31 to go. Passes up far side. Jumps out. Moves right side. Here comes Kaylin Kottman. Cotman left side, takes the shot. This one's up off of Eliza Garcia, no good. Grabs her own rebound, ricochets off her teammate, now passes it back. This one's up, no good. Rebounded by Kaylin Cotman. Giving this one back in a bit of a scrum down there to try to get the ball, and it's stolen away by the Bobcats. Here comes, I think that's Ebony Schroyer with it. No, it is not. Shot is up from the left side, up and no good. This is number 11 that is down there, and for the life of me, I do not know who that is. Kyle Egger going to pass this one in. Here comes Ebony Schroyer. Lines up for the 2. That one's up, no good. And Egger misses just barely trying to grab the rebound. I also saw Mackenzie Jones down there trying to get it. This is going to go back to the Buffaloes. Eliza Garcia on the baseline to inbound. 4:55 to play here in Thermopolis. It is practically dusk outside. Man, it does not feel like we've been here that long. And this one's stolen away by Mackenzie Jones. Coming back down the other end. Back turn, slings it over right side. Now here comes the 30 of Larson. She'll kick this one up. The 11 on the shot. That one's up, no good. Rebound by Mackenzie Jones. Shot is up. Can't get that one to go either. Number 11 on the rebound. That one's up, no good. Mackenzie Jones again on the rebound. Kyle Egger with the ball. She'll move far side. Egger, left side now to Ebony Schroyer. Schroyer trying to get away from it here. Oh, I do not have the camera on. I apologize. Number 11 with it. And this one's stolen away. Egger loses her footing. Down the left side she goes. Down on the shot. That one's up, no good. Mackenzie Jones on the rebound. Jones through traffic. Down the right side. Flings up to the 30. This one's up, and it's in. And the basket made by Jaylee Larson, 32-9. Passes it left side. Mackenzie Jones getting aggressive there, trying to get the ball. Egger and Larson were down there. Now to the right side. Shot on its way. The running shot missed. Rims out by Allie Averett. 3:29 to go. We'll be delivering our player of the game here in 2 minutes. I really do think at this point they should just keep the running clock. There's just not much of a chance here, frankly, for Greybull to get back into this game. A 23-point difference between the two teams. Did I say 23? Yeah, I did. So they'll try to inbound this again here. Kyle Egger, another shoe tying timeout here. It's only our second of the game. But Egger's going to head out of the game anyway. Ebony Schroyer will inbound. We got some chuckles coming on from the Greybull fans to our right. And now here comes Bailey Bears. Passes it left side to the 11. The ball is loose. Tipped and stolen away. Allie Averett down the right side. The 7th grader shot is up. And it's in. And that's how you finish at the rim, even with the contact. She'll go to the line to try to make it a 3-point play. 14, Allie Averett was our honorable mention for Greybull in that B game. The shot is missed, and it's no good. Mackenzie Jones with a baseball pass to the 11. Down the right side. Shots up and a foul. And so she'll have 2 shots coming up here. And that will result in Greybull's second team foul of the quarter. Foul was committed by Eliza Garcia for her first personal foul. So we have one checking in the game. Might be Jamara Rodriguez. Or neither that, or she was just trying to get her position on the key here. Shot on its way and not even close. That's going to be a second shot coming up now. We got some subs. Mackenzie Jones, Ebony Schroyer, and Jaylee Larson headed off the floor. It looks like Lainey Cornella, J.C. Worley, and Sydney Eplin onto the floor. Shots on its way and misses the basket again. This is going to go back to the Bobcats. Or sorry, no, I meant to say the freaking Buffaloes. I apologize. 32-11. I am making a mistake after mistake today. I apologize. Moving to the near side. Now she'll move up to the middle. Passes it with her left. Mary Fink down the right side. Shots up and a foul. 2 shots coming up for the Buffaloes. There'll be the second team foul for the Bobcats. And the foul is charged to J.C. Worley for her second personal. She had a couple of fouls in that B game as well. Worley and Cornella will be on rebounding duty. On rebounding duty for Greybull will be Kaylin Kottman and Allie Averett. Second shot is up, second shot coming up here, as the first shot is no good. And this one's up, and a good box out by J.C. Worley, and she'll get the rebound. Worley goes to the near side to Cornella. Cornella driving through traffic, and now this one's tipped and stolen away. Cornella takes the tumble. Jamara Rodriguez on a running shot. That one's up, no good. Shot taken. That one's up, no good. That's down by Kaylin Kottman. Kicks it back out to Kottman. This one is up and gets it to go. Kaylin Kottman was a key piece in the game against Thermopolis in Greybull this past October. Up past the timeline. Now here comes Bailey Bears. Switches to her left hand. Feeds it in now to J.C. Worley. Now down the left side. Shot on its way. It's up. It's no good. Worley on the rebound. That one's up and in. 34-13. Bobcats on top by 21. 1:52 to go. We'll be delivering our player of the game here very, very shortly. Mary Fink to the far side, feeds it into the left. This one's loose, picked up by the two of Eliza Garcia. Shot is on its way, no good. Lady Cornella on the rebound. Coming back down the near side, here comes Cornella. And her pivot foot leaves, and that is going to end up as a travel. I think she just kind of lost her balance there, but that is going to result in a traveling violation. It's not the NBA where you're allowed 2 steps. Once that pivot foot leaves, they will get you every time. 1:30 to go. Time to deliver your Two Basins Sports Network player of the game. Tipped by Bailey Bears. Kept back away by the 12 of Ruby Dahlin. Tries to pass it to the near side. And the player of the game today, I don't think it's really any surprise. It's Jenny Daramidi. Let's just get that over with. Jenny Daramidi, player of the game. Double-digit points today. Heck of a lot of steals. Heck of a lot of rebounds. Lost count at this point. Honorable mentions today, though, include... Mackenzie Jones, obviously, Kyle Egger, and Bailey Bears. Those are your honorable mentions today for Thermopolis. Honorable mentions today for Greybull include Eliza Garcia, as well as Jenna Jacobs and Mary Fink. Also could probably throw in Jamara Rodriguez in there amongst the honorable mentions as well. Tosses this one in. Here comes J.C. Worley down the right side. Shot on its way. It's up. It's no good. Worley on the rebound. Tries again, and it's blocked by Rodriguez. 1 minute to go, and we got a jump ball. And it looks like I think this is going to go back to Greybull, and it will. Paying attention to that possession arrow. Next time it's a jump ball, though, Thermopolis will get the ball back. Near side, here they go. Passes it to the 12. She's going to have it up behind the three-point line. Very risky pass, but they'll get this one off. Shot clock's expired. Or shot clock has been disabled. Jump ball. This one's going back to the Bobcats. Lainey Cornella to pass this one in. Bringing it up past the timeline. Ebony Schroyer with it. Cornella on the screen. And finds a lane to the basket. Schroyer down the right. It's up, and it's a foul. And that'll be the third team foul for Greybull before we get this one done. The foul was charged to number 25? Yeah, number 25, Darley Rios, unless they change the scoreboard here. She'll be given her second personal foul of the evening. And now here comes Ebony Schroyer to take the shots. This one's up, and it is no good. I think she needs to get a little closer to the free throw line. Other than that, I think she might be fine. Shot on its way, and it's no good. 20 seconds to go. Down the near side. Back turn, moving to her far side. Jenna Jacobs. Up top, now to the 10. She'll move down the right side. Jamara Rodriguez up and no good. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, One last shot off by Worley, and it's no good. And that is going to conclude our coverage here in Thermopolis. And with that being said, this is our second to last broadcast from Thermopolis. We'll be on the road against the Rocky Mountain Grizzlies. Tomorrow we'll be leaving pretty early in the morning, good God. That game will start at 10 in the morning in Cali, in case you're wanting to come out. And then we'll be up in Burlington on November 25th. That game starting at 4 o'clock with the A, B, and C teams. So with that being said, we're going to sign us out here, and we're going to get the certificate delivered, our last certificate delivered down to the coaches, and we'll be back with you tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. sharp in Cali, Wyoming, in northern Bighorn County. That being said, as always, thank you to the Hot Springs County School District #1 for allowing us to be up here with you today. Also like to thank our sponsors, Kirby Consulting and Hot Springs Pharmacy. We'd like to thank our fans for tuning in every single live stream and supporting us here on YouTube. That being said, we're going to see you tomorrow in Cali. We're going to get out of here 34-13, the final score here in the C game. Bobcats sweep the Buffaloes, although the B team was a little too close for comfort. That being said, until next time, please drive home safe and do not pet the buffalo. Bobcats sweep the Buffaloes in 2025, 6-0. Good Lord. 6 wins, no losses. With that being said, see you in Cali tomorrow. Have a good one.